FYF Sports, man. It's Lamont. We back with some more news, man. Back with some more news. We're going to allow you guys to filter in today. I got to let more of you guys filter in today before I get started. Primarily because I'm only going to be live for maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Got some stuff I got to take care of today, so I can't rock out too long. I see you guys jumping in early. Appreciate you guys for checking in. Got a lot of news and information to touch on today. NBA news. Can't wait to touch on it. Salute, Hebrew. About to chop it up on all of this information right here. Hold on. As you guys get in here real quick, hold on. I'm going to hit my camera. I'm about to drop the link to the chat. My food just came to the door, so hold on 1 second. I'm about to go grab my food. Salute, chat. We back. All right, y'all. Hold on. We're going to drop the link early today. Y'all see the title of the video. We got some NBA news to talk about. A lot of questions about this NBA trade market. You guys, you know, we be holding them owners. We hold all of them guys accountable. That being said, I'm curious to see what moves these guys make to make these teams better. So we're not going to hold up. We're not going to play around with it. Salute, CJ. CJ, you got to make sure you text me. That looks like the real CJ. So I'm not tripping on that. Hold on. Let me drop this link for everybody. CJ, hop in. Everybody hop in. Again, I want to see new faces. Ball Hog, I haven't seen you in the chat. We need to see you in today. Any new faces? Jalen Hall, I don't think I've seen you in the chat, man. When I drop this link, make sure the new faces hop in. All right, we got to meet everybody. All right, we trying to link and meet with everybody. Link is in the chat, y'all. Y'all hit that link, man. If you haven't been in there before, again, if you haven't been in before, if you haven't been in a while, hit that link. Join while it's early. It's 300 people in the room already. 2 minutes in. Again, you're gonna want to chop it up on this today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Stephen Langley, Hebrew. I see you guys, man. What's good, y'all? What's good, Ball Hall? Come on, y'all. Some of y'all new faces. Let's hit this link. Hey, and Kiki Law. Hey, I see you right there, but you know what? We're gonna try to keep it NBA right now. You know, we can touch on that situation a little later if you want. We can. I don't want to waste too much time on that. You know, that situation is what it is, you know, but we will touch on that. So again, we don't have to really, like I said, we're going to dive into the basketball element early. I don't want to deal with no pettiness early. No, that's light work. Jacob Jennings, salute. Hey, Jacob Jennings is a big time supporter of the chat. If I ever gave a wrench out on my channel, Jacob Jennings would be one of the first guys I give a wrench out to, man. This guy right here, again, I like the way this guy appreciates everyone's channel for the content that they bring. He understands everybody's different. LB still growing. That man goes over and supports LB. If you guys don't support LB, y'all need to go over there and check out LB's channel because that man puts out, he brings you the news, the real news on the politics. And a lot of people, LB is unappreciated in this YouTube platform, man. Make sure y'all go check out LB and Mahari. Both of them guys deserve a look. Hold on, let's get some of y'all in this chat, man. Big Kev, Hebrew, Stephen Langley, CJ, don't be shy. You can hop in too. All right, I know some of you guys is busy. Remember, we're not going to be going live too long today. I got some stuff to do, so we just got to chop it up. We got to chop it up on some information. Oh, let me turn my. right, well, salute panel. What y'all got today?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
I know. I just wanted to touch on it. Like I say, I've been. Let me pull this website up, and I see a lot of potential moves some of these teams can make. First, I want to tap in on Bradley Beal. That's the main player I wanted to touch on. The Washington Wizards got to make a decision because they can mess around and have this man wasting away prime years of his career with a team that's not going nowhere. And this is what I mean why players got to get out while the getting's good. All right, you end up wasting your prime years there. What if this man messes around, gets hurt? And now he has nothing to show for. He's just another Mitch Richmond if he gets hurt at this stage in his career. He's just Mitch Richmond. This team is not giving him any real chance to win. They need to make decisions on John Wall. I'm gonna start with you, Big Chess. What you got on the Wizards situation?
Well, the Wizards are in a situation where they're gonna have two contracts that are gonna be abrasive in their cap space. Well, they're gonna cause their cap space to be extremely abrasive and everything. So I'm just at the point where somebody got to go, either John Wall or Bradley Beal. You got to come off of one of those contracts because if you hold on to them longer, it's gonna be hurting you, but you're also hurting them because they're still in their primes. And Bradley Beal, especially, I think he's like 27, 28 years old. Mm-hmm. And he could be doing, I saw the massive improvement in his scoring this year. And I feel like, there's other teams where he can be useful. Same thing with John Wall. If he's still healthy, I still think John Wall can be a 23 to 24 point score a game, average around 8-9 assists, still be that dude. But just having them both on the team, you're just ruining your team, and it's just going to cause a massive, just a massive cap, in your money situation.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stephen Langley, what you got on this? What's going on? What do y'all think they should do with Bill and the Wall situation over there?
Well, I think that how long Wall's been there, and he always hurt.
Yeah, Wall been injured for some years.
Yeah, they ain't put nothing collected together with them two. And Bill needs to be careful before he ends up in a situation like Carmelo. He already got his bag, so he needs to request a trade out of there. And really, the truth, the Wizards might as well bust that down and start it back up because they're not going nowhere with that team. They're not really making the playoffs, making no pushes. So they need to get rid of Wall and get Bill and Wall out of there and clear up that cap space. And Bill needs to go to LA. The Nets, a team that's in the playoff run to win a championship.
Yeah,
or he's gonna, just like you said, or his time's gonna be wasted. He's gonna end up a fake injury somewhere. And Wall's already in that position, so he's got to chase. This
is where Bradley Beal needs to power a Clutch Sports. He needs to request that trade and get up out of there. And what he needs to do, just like Anthony Davis, and he needs to demand the team that he wants to go to. Because again, what that does is it really forces the team to move you. And then what it does is it stops other teams from trying to trade for you. You can really pick where you want to go. And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that because the Wizards aren't making any moves. They're not doing anything. We're not hearing anything. We're not hearing about any potential shakeups in free agency to get that roster better, to put players around John Wall. They're just staying pat. And and then the only thing you continuously hear out of Washington right now is that Bradley Beal wants to stay. And I think that's the ownership and agents pushing the narrative that he wants to stay. I don't think Bradley Beal wants to stay. There's no way he wants to stay in a situation like that.
Nah, he does. It really doesn't serve no purpose if he wants to stay. Because unless they're going, I ain't seen him extend this. Has he got another extension yet or anything on the money?
I think Bill signed the big contract. I think him and John Wall both have the big contract.
So they already got the bag, right?
Yeah, they got the bag. There's no reason to stay. You got your money.
So basically, he needs to force that trade, just like you said, like AD. Like I said, he needs to force the trade. He needs to go to one of those teams that's in the top 5-6 teams that's running for the championship. Because there's no point to do nothing else. What else is there left to do? Or you gonna end up in a situation like Carmelo, great as he is, down the stretch. Now he's in places where he's not in place to win. Unless Melo goes to LA or the Nets or somebody that's big that's got a shot to win a championship. So he's gonna end up in that position if he doesn't make that move.
And I like the comment by Ralph Lauren. He says that, it's a possibility that Bill wants to stay. And again, I don't knock players staying. I don't knock that, but if guys want to win, If guys want to win, if guys want to get better, they got to get away from teams with bad front offices. The Washington has been a really, really bad front office. They're surrounding teams. I mean, you don't have to go far from Washington. Hey, we're gonna go to Big Kev. Big Kev, what you got on this?
I agree with you, man. I think sometimes the media paints the narrative that players should just stay where they at because they did in the 90s. But as the players have evolved, they realize they're not just
I'm
players.
just podcast, but that's just on there. I can always go back and watch this. Why?
Hello?
All right, go ahead.
The players that realize now, 20 years later that, or 30 years later, that they're not just players, they're a business. So if you see that your company is losing value, you try to make moves to improve your value of your company. So that's why he should demand a trade somewhere where it will bring his value back up.
Yeah,
they get caught up in that. Well, Michael stayed, but some other players that played with Michael made no money, and I don't even know if they even really benefited by staying. So I would bounce. I would do like you said, narrow down my selection so you can't just send me the 10+2. And he got a good contract where he's not even making 40 mil after 2003. So that will allow him to stay with AD and not really kill the cap. I'm pretty sure LeBron gonna opt out and take less money for maybe 2 more years.
I didn't think about that.
To allow flexibility.
I did not think about that. That's a good one right there, because that's a very real possibility that he will do that. The Asian trying to
move for the 3-peat, man.
That's a good. I never thought about that. That's a good one right there. I gotta put that down.
Yeah, and that'll put him in better light in LA. That he's not looking like I'm trying to just leave your team high and dry like I did, quote unquote, the Cavaliers and Miami. I mean, that'll put him in a great like stepping stone to put himself out there in the media a little better in LA.
That's
what they spell high and
dry. You know what? Out of all the things that we're not talking about in LA, nobody's talking about LeBron making that potential move. We've seen, and one thing we have seen is seen LeBron take a pay cut to bring a superstar in.
Exactly.
We have seen him do that.
He's already promised AD that's his team.
What's up, Bees? What you got on this?
Didn't in the last collective bargaining agreement the league put a rule in that after 38 you can't make more than 10 million? Remember when Houston had to let Nene go? I mean, they had to redo his deal.
I gotta look that up. I don't know if that's accurate. Because Chris Paul is probably going to be. Is he? He might not be 38. He's not. He's 35 now.
But his deal is going to take him right up there. Like LeBron's deal is only going to take him to 38. I do remember Houston signing Nene for like 15 million, and the league made them cut him, and they had to bring him back for 10. So I don't know if the deal has to be signed before your 38th birthday. If like LeBron signed a max deal, he can make that money over 38. If they did put a provision in the CBA.
Let me look this up. I don't know. I gotta look that up. I haven't heard that before, but you might be right about. You might be onto something right there, but that's just something I haven't heard before. Oh, let's we're gonna go to let's go ahead and go to Mike Butter. Mike Butter, what you got on this?
I feel like the Wizards, they waiting for John Wall to come back and do his thing, but he been looking healthy out there with the Nets, because he was doing scrimmages with Kyrie and Karis LeVert. But I think they should blow it up. And like you guys said, Bradley Beal been saying, like, I want to stay. He's trying to be like Damian Lillard and be loyal to the team and the fan base. But I just think it's time for Washington to start new with the young core. And that's what I got on this.
Yeah. I think they got a good young core there. They got a good young core there. So they can build around Rui Hachimura. I think that's the player you want to try to build around. You got Thomas O'Brien, a good, solid big. I keep hearing people say bring in DeMarcus Cousins. That makes no sense when you got a guy like Thomas Bryant who just had his best year, breakout year for them. So I don't know. I think they got a lot of promise, but they cannot try to do both. They got to go one direction or the other. We're gonna go to let's go to Jay. Jay, what you got on this?
Yeah, with Bradley Beal, they should be trying to get rid of Wall, but with that Achilles injury, that's unrealistic. So I feel like Beal should ask for a trade, but we really got to see that development to see if the rumors are true that he really wants to stay. And even if he does demand a trade to a specific team, I think he has a few years left, so it wouldn't even really matter. What he's gonna do? Sit out if he gets traded to a team he doesn't want to go. So that's a weird spot just because he's not like everyone else who demands trades where they usually have a year left, so they have more leverage. So I really want to see that development play out.
All right, we got a Cash App donation by Jacob Jennings. Man, he says salute to the fam, and we also got another Cash App by TP. He says keep pushing, man. Hey guys, I appreciate the donations. I want y'all to know all donations. I do my best to try to give them back out to you guys and giveaways for the debates and prizes. So again, I appreciate any donations you can make to the channel, man. It's just gonna help us continue to grow. It's one of the reasons why we got to 14K so quickly. Who else haven't we talked to on this? Lou. No, let's go to Jason Brown. He was in here for what you got on this with the Wizards?
Yeah, I think John Wall, he done a lot for the DC community, like paying people rent. He been involved in the community, so I don't really see Washington trading him. But I feel like Bradley Beal, they got to make a move on him because they had their chance in 2017 when they took Boston to Game 7. Since then, Wall got hurt. They ended up losing to Toronto the next year, I believe. And then it's just been downhill. I feel like they got to find a deal with Beal and package him in the trade. That's how I feel about that.
All right. So, yeah, I think we all in agreement that the Wizards got to do something. I don't know if they can be competitive relying on a John Wall. I mean, this man, if it's one thing to have a torn ACL, it's one thing to just have a torn Achilles, but to have both, and you're trying to come back from both of those injuries after so much time off, I just don't think that's realistic, especially when you're paying him that much money. His contract is probably going to have to get amnesty. I don't see an NBA team in the world taking that type of money on. But it's a tough situation for them. I guess they have to see what they have. So they have to see what they have with John Wall, but Bradley Beal, man, I would try to get value out of him while he's still extremely valuable. You got teams right now that will overpay for him. And again, here's another team that we got to get some answers to. What can the Bucks do to keep Giannis happy, man? Because Giannis, man, he's a damn point guard. Look, I'm gonna start with you, Lou. What can they do for Giannis? But before you get started, we got Pick and Pop with the super chat donation. Super sticker. Hey, I appreciate that. This dude, he's been a big supporter of the channel. I appreciate that. Pick
Salute, Anti.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, Anti?
Wow.
The thing the Milwaukee Bucks can do for keep Giannis happy is getting him a point guard that can manage the game and keep hit key shots during games, and not having to rely on Giannis almost the whole game to try to get them to win.
But hey, when you say that though, you gotta let us know who you think that'll be though. Like who you think they need to get. A lot of people saying Chris Paul. I'm sorry. If I'm an organization, I'm not giving no fucking Chris Paul no $40 million, dog, to come get on my team. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not doing it.
I just don't trust his talent.
I'm with you right there. But like I said, Rondo's a free agent right now.
Rondo ain't going nowhere. Rondo ain't leaving on LeBron, bro. Rondo ain't leaving LeBron.
Hold on,
but even if that's true, but if I was still trying to work things out or work out deals to try to convince Rondo to come to Milwaukee.
You ain't lying.
Or I'll try to see if I can work out a trade to get Ricky Rubio to that team too.
That wouldn't be bad either.
I like that.
I like that too.
That's a more realistic. I like that because that's a more realistic potential trade. And we know, based on how Phoenix is looking towards the draft, we know that they're looking to move on from Rubio. I'm here if they can trade up. I know Phoenix is going to trade up.
Do you see a point guard in the draft that can manage the game? It's next generation that can manage a game like that.
With Giannis, no way.
Yeah.
With Giannis, no way. Not in this draft. You're going to have to go get a vet to play with Giannis, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, Rubio, Chris Paul, and
Facts.
Rondo are the last generation of that type of point guard.
True.
Yeah, you
The
gonna have to
veteran
go,
point guard.
you're going to need a vet. Yeah, you're going to need a vet point guard, bro. Hey, what y'all think about? Hey, didn't y'all say Drew Holiday on the trading block?
Oh, yep.
I wouldn't mind seeing Drew
He
Holiday
did
with
play
this.
PG in Philly, but I don't know if I like that.
You're gonna have to get somebody up for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, then Drew Holiday's not going for the cheap. That's
Oh,
gonna
he
hurt.
ain't going for the cheap?
No, sir. No, sir. He's one of the most valuable players in the league. But again, like I said, with the Bucks. See, so the thing is with the Bucks, like this is the main focus is today. The one thing I know is that going into this offseason, teams are going to have to take this sacrifice. I'm not worried about what the teams can or can't do. They're gonna. So I want to see like teams like the Knicks. I want them to go take on 4 or 5 bad contracts to try to go for it in 1 year. We saw the Atlanta Hawks. They made a statement today saying that they look to make a big move with that draft pick to bring in a superstar because they want to make a playoff push. So you got teams really looking to be competitive going into next year.
I don't know if anybody if Star won't come in Atlanta though.
No, but with a trade, via trade, you can't do nothing with a trade. You got
you ain't got no choice. You got to go play where they trade your ass.
Oh, Lamont, what if they try to get Beal by trying to give up Hunter, Cam, and a pick?
But I'm saying is the Hawks have a realistic possibility of doing that. That's the thing. They have because we know they're trying to bring in a 2. They want a 2. And they don't like him.
Hey, having Bradley Beal in Atlanta with your boy, that probably may work out though.
Yeah, Trae Young and Bradley Beal, that would be nice.
Salute to Pop and Pick with another super chat donation of $5. Appreciate the support.
Well, with the Bucks, I was saying this in the
I
think
a lot of people
the weak man out because he's the same thing as Giannis, just a point guard. He can't shoot, so they just leave him open. Then he shoots them out the game. He's the odd man out.
I think Giannis already gone, bro. I know a lot of people talking about Giannis gonna stay. We gonna see. I think that man know. They're not gonna put no talent around me, bro. I gotta bounce.
Once Brogdon was out, that kind of sealed their fate to me.
Yeah, I think that man gone, dog.
Let's go back to another thing once again. Like, y'all want to keep on playing the small market, or did you want to play in the big market?
Not only that,
look at this too, Anti. He might have talked himself into a corner with all that. I'm down. I'm real. If he leaves, he's gonna get it worse than KD.
That's why that's why I said you did the wrong thing, bro. You should have came out and said that, bro. Yeah, you should have. Yeah, exactly. But like I told people, bro, the climate of the NBA now. If I gave you 7 years of me, bro, and you ain't put no talent around me, yeah, we got better, but yet we are still declining. We made it to the conference finals. Okay, now this year we didn't make it to the conference finals, so it's like we declining. I gotta go, bro. Ooh. And don't get mad when I go join up with a super nigga, dog. Go get a super team. I'm tired of losing.
Yeah,
I'm tired of losing, bro.
And plus, boy, you keep hearing the media. Y'all can't win the big one. Y'all think if y'all don't ever win,
exactly.
Hold on. We just got C Hill in the building. Let's hear from him. I want him to chime in real quick on what he got.
Lamont,
what up,
C Hill, bro?
What's up, C?
Anti, what's good, man?
Come over here and try to get your ass cooked, nigga. What's up?
Nigga, please. Hey,
bring your ass on.
Hey, Lamont.
Yo, what up? Yo.
I want you to know that fraud Nick T got on the chat this while ago, right?
Yeah.
I flamed that nigga in 0.3 seconds. Go back and watch the chat. Hey, y'all, bro. I ain't even finna get on there. I just wanted to talk to Lamont about that, but yeah, man.
Hey, that's what we do over here, man. I'm glad. Hey, wherever you did it, as long as you get it done, you could have. If you did it over here, you'd have had a $25.
I know. Hey, I told that nigga that. I said he was crying by coming over here.
See, he'll start getting paid for your debates. Come over here and do it.
Hey, Lamont. You know you my boy too. That's why I'm coming over here showing love.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, this like Jacob Trainings, man. I appreciate
super debates.
I can't wait to hear see your opinion on Milwaukee.
Why would you debate for free when you can debate over here and you can actually the real winner, the chat and the panel determines who the winner is. We didn't have winners. We didn't have winners one day and then somebody come take their $25 on a double down debate, man. It's been crazy. So yeah, come over here.
All right, Lamar, you sound like Suge Knight at the Source Awards.
Man, you already know.
Said, hey, if you don't want your producer dancing all in the video,
come get with FYF.
Hey, I'm gonna keep this short and simple, man, because I know it's a lot of brothers in here, but about the Milwaukee thing, to be honest, y'all, at some point in time, see, this is why I say we throw that word great around and superstar around too loosely and too often. Okay, the biggest problem in Milwaukee, y'all, is Giannis's game. It's not necessarily that they need another point guard. It's not, because people would be able to defend Milwaukee. I mean, they wouldn't be able to defend Milwaukee the way they do in the playoffs if Giannis had a good 18 and in jumper. The problem is he don't have a good shot. If Giannis ain't driving, doing a Euro step or spin move to the basket, it's easy to guard him when the playoffs come because the game slows down. See, now we talking basketball. I understand about the MVPs and all that stuff, but we talking about his game. If Giannis had a shot like AD, them niggas wouldn't have got beat like Miami. They wouldn't have got beat by Miami. And I know he got hurt, but I'm just saying, if he had a good jumper, a reliable jumper where niggas had to respect it, first of all, he'd be unguardable because you can't stop him going to the hole unless you build that wall. But the problem is, if you guard AD with a wall, he gonna shoot you out the wall.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So the biggest problem is Giannis's game. Now, could they improve personnel? Yes, they can. But the biggest, they not winning 60 games with scrubs, y'all. No, they don't have the best record in the league for nothing. Like, they got players that can get it done. But the problem is, in the playoffs, when the defense ratchet up and the team has 7 games to key in on you and your weaknesses and your strengths, it's all gonna come to a head.
So one thing we've been talking about a lot on here is, and we said this the other day about Giannis. I mean, I think Giannis knows on a year-by-year basis he individually has to improve. But as opposed to telling a player, he's an MVP. Without a jumper, he's still the MVP of the league, 2-time MVP of the league.
We can't take that from him.
But what I'm saying is this. With his skill set right now, he's the MVP of the league. Right. Yes, I'm going to tell him to work on this game, but I'm going to focus more on putting good talent around him, and it's been more specifically in their case, playoff type talent, like the Lakers went and got Rondo.
Right.
I need to put that type of talent around him for when the playoffs hit.
So where's another Rondo out there outside of Rondo?
There's not. But what I'm saying is we're gonna make the front office go do their job and go find him. Now we can tell Giannis to get better, but I need them to get better too.
Okay, Lamar, let me ask you.
C Hill.
Hold on, Kenfo. Let me ask Lamont something real quick, and I'm gonna get back to you. Yep. Lamont, so what do you suggest that they do? Because I want to see where your mind is.
I would suggest. I mean, obviously we got to shake Eric Bledsoe somehow. He's a viable part for some teams. There are some teams that could use an Eric Bledsoe.
Right.
So I'm not for sure how you could parlay that into something. But the players that I'm looking at. The players that I'm looking at that are realistic for that Bucks team is a guy like a experienced guy like a Jeff Teague, who can maybe come off the bench and give you more experience. I got to get rid of the George Hills. The George Hill is good, but again, he's not giving me enough versatility. Like I think he was one of the players that hampered him a little bit. I got to find a way to get guys like
they messed up when they got rid of Brogdon. That's what they messed up.
That's what hurt. That's what I'm saying. That's why you got to hold them to the fire for that move. So now they're
50. Hey, that nigga was 50, 40, 90, man. Come on.
Within the first 2 or 3 years, I'm
gonna pull up the list of free agents because I can have it.
Hey, who called my name though? Who had a question for me? Go ahead.
That was Lou. I think.
Hey, C Hill, you think if Giannis had a jump shot like Rasheed Wallace, people would look at him different?
Oh man, if that nigga had a jump shot like Sheed, that nigga be the best nigga in the league.
Yeah, but see, we never told Sheed to turn into the dominant inside presence that Giannis was.
No, but you know why we didn't tell Sheed that? Sheed wasn't no MVP of the league neither though. Sheed was just helping his team. Come on, Lamar.
I'm just saying,
I'm a rookie, man.
I'm just saying.
Sheed wasn't the best player in the league, but Sheed
he was integral
on every team. She was valuable on every team. That Portland team, that Detroit team, and that Celtic team that lost to Kobe in his last championship. He was giving the Celtics good minutes. So
He has some
I
spots.
mean, Sheed is not Giannis. You know, Giannis is an MVP. They on two different levels. But the brother said what he said was a good point. If he had a shot like Sheed, just Sheed shot, not Sheed as a player, just his shot, man, Giannis would be a fool, man. And y'all know that. Come on, man.
If I'm Giannis,
Anybody that watch Sheed, y'all know that if Giannis had Sheed shot, it would be good night Irene. Y'all know that, man.
I'm
See,
just
Hill, I'd
saying, if
even go as
Giannis can
far as
find
to
a way
say
to
if
work
Giannis
out
had a
with
decent
Rasheed
post
on the jump shot, and maybe that will help him.
And you know what? I don't know what's the problem because Giannis work on his game. I don't know what it is why he just can't shoot. I don't know, man.
Hey, see, Hill.
I'll even go as far as to say he should move from a shot to move to the post and see how that works. Because with his wingspan, that's a tough cover.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you start hitting those fadeaways from either shoulder and you start going out further, I agree with that.
Then you can do the cuts and everything like that.
I agree with that.
I agree with it too. But they need to get the ball out of his hand. He not a point forward. They need to get him on one side of the floor where they can't wall him off and he can play 1-on-2.
Okay, Kifo, whoever talking, if they take the ball out of Giannis' hands, what good is Giannis without the ball in his hand?
What I'm saying is they let Giannis bring the ball up.
They do.
In the playoffs, they're not going to let him get that free run to the basket.
That's true.
So when he's bringing the ball up, he's having to take on the whole team. And they offense stalls. He need to get that ball up and get to the block or something where he can make it easy.
You know what?
Out of the double team. That's all.
Hey, but the problem is with him on the block, Giannis don't got no moves, y'all, on that block. It's hard.
That's the problem.
It's hard for him to play on that block, and he's moveless. Like if he can't move you physically, Giannis ain't finna do no. You know, he ain't finna do no reverse pivots, back shoulder fade, right shoulder fade. He's not doing that.
No, he's not. But they got enough shooters where he could set a pin down screen, catch the ball, and go 1-on-1 quick.
You know what?
Also, that takes energy.
Yeah, I think the coach has to find a way to get more creative.
That takes that takes energy, you know, to go 1-on-1 like that, to pick, then pop, then go 1-on-1 real quick. That's a lot of energy, bro.
Like it's gonna be tough breaking.
You know what? Lopez need to help Giannis out too, man. Like walk, getting that wall to Giannis. Lopez need to block out so Giannis can get in that lane, do his business.
I mean, but Lopez only can do so much, bro. Lopez is not a game changing player. You know what I mean? He's not a guy that's gonna move the needle. Now he fits the Milwaukee.
I don't know. He is. Go ahead. He is defensively. He's probably a top 2 or 3 center in the league. He's underrated defensively.
Well, that's not saying much in this league, though, Lamar.
But what I'm saying is, if you have a big like him who's gonna be able to space the floor with the 3, the way he does.
You know what, Lamar, man? I'm getting sick and tired of him living out on that 3-point line, man. He getting on my damn nerves.
When you got Giannis, what are you going to do?
That's what Budenholzer got them niggas doing, though. That's what
you can't put him at the post with Giannis in the game. You can't.
Yeah, you can't. That's
because then you get a Ben Simmons, Joel situation with him.
Hey, C. Hill.
Hey.
So what does everyone in the league know about Giannis? You can't let that nigga get ahead of steam, right?
No transition.
You can't let him get going. Yeah, you can't let that come right at you.
And that's my point. Is every team in the league know that.
Yeah. Once my boy Kawhi undressed him, man, that was the blueprint. And ever since then,
hold on. There's only a handful of elite teams in the league that can actually stop them in transition.
They have the personnel.
So we only saw Miami do it.
What he talking about, Lamont, as far as the playoffs.
Yeah,
in the playoffs, people gonna play him like the Raptors played him, because that's how Miami played him. Jimmy then was picking him up full court. I mean, not full court, but half court, like Kawhi did. They was trading off players.
Lamont, don't you think that got to be on the coach too? How many times had Budenholzer had like a number 1 seed team, and they end up keep losing the playoffs in like the second round.
But y'all know what? If y'all want to, because it sounds like gloom and doom for him right now. But if y'all want to be completely real and honest, you know what his situation remind me of? It remind me of LeBron James when LeBron couldn't shoot back in 08, 09 when them niggas.
He's getting the LeBron treatment right now. That's
No,
crazy.
but I'm saying when LeBron was winning back-to-back MVPs in Cleveland that first time around, and when they had 60 win teams, they was projected to meet Kobe in the finals 3 years in a row, and they never got there. So let's just give Giannis a little more time. Now he got to do what LeBron did. He got to work on his game.
Now,
Now
see, I do
hopefully he
agree
don't
with you
go
with the
team up
shooting,
like
but I do have
LeBron
to
did.
say LeBron was a
But
better shooter than Giannis. Giannis is like considerably worse
oh
shooter than
yeah. But
LeBron.
we
Still
all
had the
know,
confidence to
hey,
shoot
but
that
we
thing though.
all know LeBron couldn't shoot back during that time. That was just the thing
Yeah, but
about him in
Giannis'
the
shooting
league.
woes is a lot. It's a lot
I
to take away.
don't know if Giannis shot 35% from the field, 20 from the 3, and 60% from the field in no series before though. 6%
Yeah,
from
but
the
he
free
also
throw
never
line.
been in the NBA Finals, so
That's
we
true.
never seen that.
I'm just saying, it
I
ain't
just
like
think in the NBA, I'm not gonna ask my star player to get that much better in everything and not just build around them and put the players around them that can make up
Lamont. That's a
supplement.
good point, but it's not everything we act. Look, the man he's MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. It's not everything we asking for. We just asking for a little tweak on his jump shot. Everything else is great.
See, I look at it a little different when we're talking about jumpers because I know Giannis can go this entire summer. He can look great in practice. He can look great. His jumper can look like it's going to work in the game. And when you
Ben
get in the
Simmons
game,
effect.
when you get in the game, it just doesn't work. It doesn't. In game is just, everything's different.
That's true. That's why I said he work on his game. I just want to see how it's
I know he
falling.
does. I would much rather just make sure that we have shooting. I would get in-game shooters around him to space the floor to allow him to continue to do what he does. I just need more in-game shooting around him. Some of the guys that he has around him, like Chris Middleton, we've seen him get streaky. So that's why they're looking at a guy like Bogdanovich from Sacramento because he's not as streaky. He's more consistent shooter. So if guys like JJ Redick, if you can target some knockdown shooters, that will alleviate a lot of pressure off Giannis, especially when he's making them tough drives to the basket. I think
now the wall defenders have to be honest on the shooters.
But Giannis has to do
if y'all look at that wall, like I don't know if y'all watch. See, I watch the game differently. Like some people see things, but they don't know what they're looking at. But if y'all look at that wall that these teams, like the Raptors, that wall that they built, because y'all got to remember the year that last year when Kawhi beat them, they had shooters on their team. What the problem was, the wall that they built was not that tight. It was not close in like them niggas was shoulder to shoulder. They had long, rangy defenders to where the wall, the people on the outside and inside of the wall could
still
get back
recover.
to their man. Yeah, they could recover real quick. It wasn't like they were just all 5 or all 4 people on Giannis. That
They have a lot of length.
They had a lot. Yes, they had a lot. So that wall, hey man, he gonna have to deal with that. He's going to have to learn how to shoot, y'all. That I mean, we can say all what we want to say. He's going to have to get a decent jumper, man. He gonna have to.
Yeah, with the one thing though, why I feel like Kawhi Leonard ain't shot to make it down because I think it's like a collective effort. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is, CJ. The only
that Raptors team was always decent defensively.
You know why I say that though, CJ? Because they had Siakam doing the same exact thing Kawhi was doing. The first 2 games. The problem was when Kawhi is stronger than him and he's a better defender than Siakam. He picked him up. He will let Giannis. If y'all go back and watch these games, he let Giannis walk the ball up, like old boy was saying.
As soon as he hit half court,
be the point forward, and he met him at half court. That threw everything off. Now, when Giannis tried to go post up, Kawhi did funnel him to the bigs like to Marcus All and Serge, which made it even harder. But if it wasn't for Kawhi switching with Ibaka, with what's his name? Spicy
Siakam.
Pete. Yeah, Siakam. Hey, they would have got swept, man. They would have got swept. They would have got swept, bro.
The thing is with Giannis too,
I know you don't want to
give
give
teams that had the absolute best
CJ,
personnel.
I know you don't want to give my boy Kawhi no credit, man, but don't take it.
I give him credit, but
don't take it from him.
I see it.
Don't do that.
Hey,
I see him as
I think you're a little hype.
Because the thing with Giannis, you can't just wall up and think that's it. You need the right personnel.
Right.
I agree with the right personnel.
He right.
What do y'all think about? We're gonna talk about both the Los Angeles teams. What do y'all think about the Clippers, man? What do we got to do to fix that down there, or should they just stay pat?
Can I start with
the Clippers not doing nothing.
You know, Kawhi's my guy.
Hey, Clippers got to get a point guard and a better center.
Yes.
That's all they need.
Mhm.
That's all they need.
Now I can go a little deep. I agree with that, but we need more. I'm gonna tell you what we need more. We need more on the. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I love Kawhi, but some stuff I heard about him that done came out this year, I can't stand by that. Anybody know me? Know
Late
I'm
to
not gonna
meetings
lie
and all
or cap
types
for
of stuff.
nobody. Hey man, being late to meetings, that's unacceptable, bro. I
Hey,
don't
y'all
care
see
who
what a
you are.
year make though? Y'all see what a year make order? You know what I'm saying? Last year, Kawhi Leonard, Montrezl, the ref. Now the Clippers need a center, they need a point guard. Oh my God, bro, I love it.
Hold on, but see,
No,
yeah,
no, no,
we
no,
just
no, 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 no. You're not listening, CJ. All I'm saying is this: the first thing Ty Lue
I
got to
know
do,
where you're coming from though.
he got to check Kawhi.
Exactly.
That's the first order of business. Hey man, you
Yeah.
can't come in here doing this. Hey, you won in San Antonio, you won with the Raptors. You ain't done nothing in LA.
Oh, I agree with
You ain't
that.
done
They
nothing
need
in
a
LA.
point guard.
Okay, once he checked Kawhi, now we gotta go put Paul George. We gotta give him a reality check.
Yeah,
Hey
and
man,
nigga,
you're not Kawhi Leonard.
and nigga
Okay,
like
we
a
gotta put
nigga
a
like
pecking order. I was
and nigga,
telling Ticket every time that Clippers would lose, I was like, man, these niggas think they the Chicago Bulls. They
yeah, and
think they
nigga,
can just turn it
yeah,
on whenever they want.
yeah, and
You
nigga
know,
like Drew
they thought
Holiday.
they had Kawhi's resume,
Yeah, and
but
nigga,
ain't
yeah,
nobody on that team done nothing but Kawhi.
yeah, and nigga
Nobody.
like Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday would be perfect for the Clippers, man.
Hey CJ, I said that when we lost. I said, man, we need we gotta get a the
That's,
brother that said that about the guard in the center, that's true. We
but it's
got to
not.
get a
But it's not,
playmaking
but it's
guard.
not
Hey, now I'll say
realistic.
this
Hold
though.
on,
As
but it's
much
not
people rave
realistic.
about Pat Bev, Drew
Oh yeah,
Holiday
yeah,
for
yeah.
Pat Bev, that'll be a
Lamar,
great
it
switch.
ain't realistic, but I'm just
That trade's
throwing
not
out. I'm just
realistic.
saying, you know what I'm saying? They need a
Yeah,
guy
we
like
might
this.
not get Drew. We might
Yeah,
not.
hold on. The Clippers are in the worst situation of any team in NBA. They're over
Now
the
we
cap,
are.
no draft pick.
Contract hell,
You know what
all
I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah,
Because he can
so
He
score and
was in
play
purgatory
defense.
like that
and
too. So
they have all these free agents with a lot. They don't have any money. They have to try to. They're going to have to overpay guys just to stay, just to
hey,
keep that
and
roster
with all
intact.
their free agents, they're still in the red after everyone's gone, right?
Yeah, they are. They're still in the red right now. They're $9 million over the cap right now, even with all those contracts off the books. So they're going to have to overpay. Like Montrezl can walk. They might have to overpay him just to keep him there.
And
So
Right,
Lamont, you know
right.
what's crazy
Yeah, they
about the
going
whole
to.
Clippers
Hey, one thing
situation
they
too?
can't do, Lamont, and I'm gonna say this last time. I'm gonna let the other brothers cook, man. We have to. The last thing the Clippers have to do, we have to set a pecking order. See, we didn't have everybody on the team thought they was at Kawhi status last year. Y'all see how them niggas was walking around like we had already won the championship. I'm like, man, y'all haven't done nothing. And look what happened. Hey, CJ, you
Right.
can't lie. I kept saying that every time they would lose throughout the regular season. What was I saying? I was saying the same thing I'm saying now.
Right,
So
right.
they have to get a pecking order that starts with Kawhi. It starts with Kawhi, man, and everybody else. But you know what? I think Ty Lue is gonna do all those things. Now, if we get a scoring point guard, playmaking, not just necessarily scoring, but a
Hey, I have a
playmaking point
question
guard.
though.
That
Hey,
I don't know, but I think we'll be all right.
hey, see here though. But check
Hey,
this out, bro. Look at the
hey,
coaching staff, right? Look at the coaching staff.
right?
Is it different? Look at it right here. Ty Lue, who they got? I heard they get Kenny Atkinson, right? And Chauncey
That's
Billups.
good.
that's a good
I
staff.
like
I
that.
like that.
That's a great staff.
I
Wait,
like that.
That's a great staff.
hold on. But is it different from Doc Rivers, Sam Cassell,
Yes.
and Ty
It
Lue?
Yes,
is
Yes.
that's
because
a
you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
why?
That's a
totally
big.
different approach.
You want me to tell you why? Because Doc
Wow.
Rivers was letting it go on, and I've been loving Doc Rivers since 07, 08. He been my favorite coach because that was my favorite team in high school. So, but they had to let Doc go because Doc let Kawhi do these things. He let these niggas do. He let them do that stuff because see, y'all gotta understand. Before Kawhi and them came there, they had an identity of work hard, play every game, all this stuff. And now we know Kawhi got degenerative knees. I understand he gonna miss games. That's just what it is. But he can't be late to meetings, man.
Hey,
Y'all,
but check
he
this out
can't
though.
be late to team playing.
Hey,
and
I'm
stuff
glad.
like
Hold
that.
up. I'm glad he just said because that was my question gonna be to you, CL. Do that nigga load manage next year? Because if y'all load manage next year
He
with
has
Kawhi,
to.
Oh
y'all
no,
gonna
It's
he
in
lose,
his
can't.
bro.
medical report.
Quality
Hey,
cannot
Y'all
hey,
gonna lose.
anti. For as long as Kawhi play, he's gonna load manage. But here's the thing.
All right,
He can't
nah, so you can't do that,
he
bro.
can't load manage 20 games. It has to be somewhere like 8 games, 10 games. He cannot load manage 20 games. He can't do that.
Salute to Pick and Pop with the $20 super chat. Man, appreciate the big time support, man. Again, man, like I said, man, you guys support the channel. Big time supporters like that, y'all might earn y'all something.
Hey, this another thing too, though.
Hey, y'all, I don't want to take up the whole thing, bro. Y'all,
hold on. We got a new guy in here. I think he's new to the panel. Shah Ruka. I mean, hopefully I don't say your name wrong, but your last name is Khan. What you got on what we talking about?
Some Mortal Kombat player, nigga?
I don't know. You got to unmute your mic, though.
Sound like Shaka Khan.
Not the dude down there. The dude down there. The dude
That's
down
how
there.
you, my boy, man.
What?
See here, you know I
he left the chat. He left the chat.
Like I was saying though, the nigga they just hired though was the assistant coach for Ty Lue. So what the fuck was he doing?
Yes,
But no, but hey, hold on. Let me
But that wasn't his team.
Hold
that
on.
wasn't his team.
Hold on. I'll give CJ a good example. Remember when Phil Jackson was the assistant under Doug Collins, but Phil took over?
That's true.
So sometimes his head coaches got. Remember, I keep telling y'all the head coach has a different responsibility. Assistants have their own responsibilities.
Yeah, he can't control
it. And see here, CJ, I don't care what nobody say, bro. You don't think Doc Rivers and Paul George up there beefing over that shit between his daughter, bro?
You already
definitely.
They had to get that shit out of there.
I always felt like that was.
They had to get that shit up out of there, bro.
I always felt like that was a factor, bro. Like
that had to be a factor.
That's that man's daughter.
What?
Does Doc Rivers really go into him like that with that history?
That's what I'm saying,
that's
bro.
that man's daughter, man.
That's that man's daughter.
What can they do to get better? I need some realistic scenarios.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, hold on.
I just told you.
Hold on. Let me hear from Bees real quick. I haven't heard from him.
They gotta move Beverly.
Yeah.
And they gotta move Pat Bev
and Montrez.
And Montrez is free agent, so they can't move him. They got to move Beverly because he signed that $40 million deal, and they got to be able to bring back a guard from Beverly. The Beverly defense is good, but they need a playmaker. That's the first thing I think they got to do. Is they got to get his contract off their books and get a better player.
Plus, Beverly's defense is more ISO defense. He's not that hot on team defense.
That's true. Hey, whoever said that.
Hey, they also got to make some trades for some picks.
Yeah, but they can get a big like Siakam.
Buy picks.
I mean,
hey, that's who I want. I want Siakam or Jared Allen. That's who I want, man.
Yeah,
Jared Allen's more realistic.
Hold on. So look, we're gonna look at their roster right now. Their roster right now.
But I'll tell you this, Lamont. If I was the GM of the Clippers, I'd unload both of them right now. I wouldn't even go into the season with them.
Yeah, I think Patrick Beverly's contract is valuable because he's 1 year deal making $13 million. That's a lot of money a team can take off their books. He has a valuable contract. So I like the moving Patrick. He may be one of the guys that's gone. You don't trade Lou Williams. He's making $8 million. He's underpaid. You keep Zubac. Rodney McGruder, I think he's gonna have a bigger role next year. I
want to keep Montrez. Hey, I'm telling y'all, I want to keep Montrez, bro. Him and Pat gotta go, dog. Whoever got beef with Kawhi and Paul George, they gotta go.
Well, Montrez is a free agent.
Hey, but Trez ain't got beef with Kawhi, man.
Now I think Trez got beef with Paul George though.
No, he got beef with Williams.
Hey, the problem that they had with Paul George is Paul George thought he was on Kawhi's level. That's what them niggas was mad about.
There was a report that came out that said PG wasn't accountable. Anytime Montrez came to him, he just said he pretty much framed it like, "I'm not wrong, and this is why."
Right.
That's not going to fly with any grown man.
Hey, how come Rodney McGruder is making $15 million, bro?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Who the fuck is that?
Yes, he is. Lamar, he is though. He's trying to prove it.
I'm looking at his salary now. He's only making $5 million next year.
Oh no, Lamar. Oh no, look, put in Rodney McGruder contract. It says he signed a 3-year, $15 million contract.
Yeah, that's 15.
That's the totality of it.
Oh, that's
total.
That's 15.
$5 million a year.
$5 million a year.
But then again, did shit though. He did shit in the playoffs.
Hold on, that's a good deal. That's a good deal for Rodney McGruder. When he plays,
he's a solid player.
That's ain't nothing, nigga.
Hold on. Rodney McGruder's actually a good player. He's a good role player.
You hold on. You are getting paid $5 million to do shit.
Hold on, no, they just didn't use him. He didn't do shit because they didn't use him. When you use him, he's actually pretty good.
Right.
DJ, I can tell you, he was on my Heat. He's very solid.
When on the Heat, like on the Heat, he was solid.
Okay,
Hey, hold up. Hey, see here.
Hey,
is that nigga Kawhi knees gonna hold up this year, dog? Because they gotta play 72 games, and it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a
It's
lot of
looking
back to
stupid
back.
for that man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's gonna be a lot of back to back.
here it go, man. I love Kawhi. Y'all, everybody know I love Kawhi.
The nigga need to bounce back straight up.
No excuses. One thing we can't do, we cannot get on LeBron and all the other greats when they don't get it done. Because y'all remember how everybody flamed LeBron. And now Kawhi didn't have the series LeBron had. LeBron had an
It ain't the
actual
same
bad
though.
series.
It ain't the same though. See, it ain't the same.
No.
Still,
What I'm
you're
saying,
right.
no. Let me finish, man. You can't be trying to defend LeBron like that. God,
I'm just saying though.
Hold on. Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
I'm trying to make a point. This nigga, as soon as you mention
Go ahead,
Butler,
bro.
bro, hey, that nigga gonna cut y'all
You know
off
that.
if y'all don't know.
You know that nigga love LeBron, bro. You know
Man,
he
that's
love
crazy,
LeBron.
bro.
Hey, Theo, chill out, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just
Nah,
getting
but my point is this. I'm actually gonna be in LeBron's corner on this one. I'm saying when LeBron James had that bad series against Dallas, he came out the next 2 years and was Finals MVP and won back-to-back champions.
Had his best season the year right after.
Right.
The next 2 years right after that.
So we can't then give Kawhi Leonard excuses. And then too, Kawhi ain't got no excuse. He didn't even have the series that LeBron had. He actually led in every category. So he didn't have a bad series. He just had a bad game. But with all that being said, I'm like, oh boy, stop giving this man excuses. I'm not giving him no excuses. He came to LA. He wanted Paul George. He wanted all this stuff. He got to get. Hey, LeBron got it done once he had that failure. You want to get on that list. You want to be mentioned with the all-time great. And I do have Kawhi as a top player of all time. Not in my top 10 or top 20, but I got that nigga in the top 50. But he got to come with it. I'm like, oh boy, man, ain't no excuse. I don't care if his knees hurt every day. This what he asked for. Hey, anti.
Got a migraine.
The way them niggas flamed out, I don't want to hear nothing from none of them niggas, man.
Bro. At least you being honest about your team, bro.
That's unacceptable, man. And we got to be real.
Hold on. Hey, but see, I just found out what the major problem is with the Clippers right now. Why they don't have much flexibility. It's the Mo Harkless contract. It's still counting against their cap for 17
I thought so. Hey,
who the hell is Mo Harkless?
Lamont, we should never got rid of that nigga, man.
Yeah, he would have been good. They could have used him in the playoffs.
I heard
we should never got rid of him, man.
Hey, I heard the Lakers are interested in Mo Harkless next year.
Nah, that getting rid of Mo Harkless was a good thing because in the playoffs, y'all remember when he played with the Blazers, he literally was unplayable because he couldn't shoot.
Yeah, but they needed his defense.
I don't know if you were looking at him with us, but that nigga wasn't looking like that with us.
Hey, he was good with us, but look though, who would you rather have in the playoffs, Marcus Morris or Mo Harkless?
Well, it's debatable. Hey, it's debatable because now one of them niggas done nothing in the playoffs.
Hey, you got hell no. Marcus Morris was a positive. He was a positive in that.
I'm about to say, hold up, Marcus Morris was getting off in some of them games, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Morris doing this thing. Morris
could actually put.
It's not like Morris is just way better than Mo.
Hey, but listen, Morris could put the ball down and create his own shot. Mo Harkless
He
can't.
can. Hey, but here's the problem.
No, Mo Harkless is a defender though.
CJ.
Yeah, so is Marcus Morris. He could guard.
Hey, here's the problem on that team though. The Clippers didn't need another dude thinking he was an alpha. They needed another role player. And Mo Harkless would have been their role player.
Thank you.
Dude was trying. He got to get a contract. So.
Oh yeah.
You know why they traded Mo Harkless? Because they felt they didn't have no playmaker, and Mo Harkless was just a spot-up shooter. Let me finish. Let me finish, bro. They traded Mo Harkless because all he did was he did not want to shoot the three. He was standing around in the space and was horrible for the Clippers. So they needed another dude that could stretch the floor and make it open for PG and Kawhi. You can't have Mo Harkless on the floor with PG and Kawhi. They felt like Beverly's a defender, Kawhi's a defender, PG is a defender. You don't need another defender. You needed a shot maker, a person that could put the ball on the floor and shoot. That's why they traded for him.
Hey, them niggas traded him because they thought LA was gonna get him, and they tried to take everything off the table so the Lakers didn't improve.
Right.
The Clippers were doing that all year.
Right,
That's
and
the only reason why they made that deal.
Right, and that shit backfired on their faces, and I love it, man. I love it. Hey,
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga, CJ.
That's the solid narrative. If you really
Something
believe
for the
that Clippers,
panel, just to lob it out there, I feel like with the Clippers, that Zubac trade was good for them because when you look at that roster before that, if they make the playoffs, they're significantly undersized against Dallas. They might bounce in that first round. So they could have been way
gonna
worse
get
this year
bounced.
to me.
They gonna get bounced regardless, boy.
No, I'm saying they could have bounced earlier. So
if they would
may
have
have
got
been worse
Porzingis
off.
staying that game, they would have lost to Dallas, dog.
Because I made a bet with one of my homies that Dallas was gonna win. I didn't believe in the Clippers at all because I ain't
this is the issue with the Clippers. This is what they got to do. First of all, they need to stop overplaying Lou Williams. He's been a playoff underperformer his whole life, and when it comes to the playoffs, the defense is always pick on him.
I feel like he's not the same though. I feel like
I get rid of that nigga.
Listen, no, you can't get rid of Lou. You can't get rid of Lou because he makes so less. His money is not that big, so you're not going to get a big asset for him. So you got to keep Lou. His contract.
You're not going
is
to get a
friendly.
good return on that.
The thing
dog,
is,
I done said it before, dog. C-Hill said it just a minute ago. They didn't know they roles. They are the 2011 Miami Heat. That's what they are.
Hey, that's why.
Facts.
That's a good analogy. I like that.
Hey, exactly. Hey, Lou Williams, and especially as Lou, because he felt like I'm the man. I went against the Warriors.
Nah,
I put 40 on them.
hold up, bro. Hold up. I detest that, nigga. Miami didn't lose no 3-1 lead. Nah.
Hey,
hell
dog,
nah.
it don't matter. When they faced a team, a real team, they didn't even have to be the best team. They flaws showed. That's what happened to Miami. They were able to use their athleticism and get through the season and get through most all the teams. But the first real team, the first championship level team they faced, up out of there.
That's not necessarily true, bro. Miami was blowing
bro,
through
like,
teams.
nah.
Miami was blowing. Miami was blowing through
Throughout
teams.
Miami's whole tenure with LeBron, they forewarned a lot of teams.
Yeah, the first year, the first year, 2011, they forewarned a lot of teams. They forewarned a lot of teams. They got to the finals and LeBron folded. That's what happened.
What deal? If LeBron James would have showed up, nigga, they would have beat the brakes off them niggas, dog.
Hey,
LeBron didn't show up.
Hold on. If y'all remember 2011, they beat Boston. They beat
I don't know
Boston
why that nigga
4-1.
didn't show up, but that nigga didn't show up.
Hey, Wade admitted to it.
Hey guys. Can we keep the thing on subject right now?
Thank you. I don't want to talk about LeBron. Not yet. Hold on. We about to talk about the Lakers, but we was just on the clip.
Hey, Lamar, you heard what Denny Green said today?
About
I was gonna
LeBron
ask you about that, bro. Yeah, like
at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, can they do that and not get fined for it?
I mean, what they can do is, I mean, if they say it's for, medical reasons or rest reasons, they can. I mean, there's some things they can do to finesse it.
Nah, LeBron, you better get your ass and start playing, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit.
No.
Kiss my ass, nigga. That's your job.
Hey,
get your ass out there and play, nigga.
Relax,
shit.
I would be
I
with
ain't no
you.
Relax, dog. What you mean? Bro, you gotta understand. Hold up. Bro, you just had a 4-month layoff, nigga. Get your ass out there and start playing again. I don't want to hear that.
Hey, see you, check this out though. I seen the report, nigga. He not the only one doing that shit though. It's a lot of stars gonna do that shit.
Ain't none of them niggas.
Yo,
if I'm in NBA, ain't none of them niggas doing. You got me fucked up.
Antisocial.
I'm the NBA, ain't none of you niggas doing.
Hey, antisocial. I can't even get on LeBron for that because I know Kawhi probably gonna do the same thing.
Nah, they can't do that, bro. No. This is why I'm looking at it, bro. They just lost so much money, bro. If them niggas don't go out there and make that money back when they CBA bargaining come around, their money gonna go back down, bro. You don't do that. Go out there.
Let me ask you this.
Hey,
Let's say LeBron goes.
All right, C-Hill, appreciate it.
Let's say LeBron goes out there without his proper rest. Because you got to remember, they just played every other day at a higher clip than they ever played in the playoffs before. He goes out there, tears Achilles. You lost more money than you ever thought you was.
Man, LeBron James ain't gonna tear no goddamn Achilles, bro.
Beast.
Beast ain't tearing no damn Achilles, bro. I don't hear that shit.
Hey, Beast, but they had a whole 5 months layoff.
Exactly.
They had a whole 5-month
Get your
layoff.
ass back out there and get to work.
Let me ask you something. What's more important, when the championship in the playoff, when the playoffs and championship?
Hey, nigga, hold up. I want my Christmas holidays to be good, nigga. So I mean, I want to see all NBA teams on Christmas Day at full strength, nigga.
Look, Mr. Gamble. Hold on. Look what Mr. Gamble proposed. Mr. Gamble actually came up with a good proposal, talking about they should stagger the starter teams first game. The Lakers and Heat shouldn't play their first game until at least like the second week of January. I think that's smart right there.
I disagree.
Because those teams play deeper and longer than everybody else. So
yeah.
That makes sense. I agree. You reward the teams that made it farther in the bubble by giving them later games the game start later in the season.
How much rest do these niggas need? Boy, these professional athletes.
Playing every other day is hard.
Rest do you leave?
Hey, dog, you don't understand that they need to let their bodies heal after a season, dog.
Bro, they had 4 months to heal, nigga. They had 4 months to chill. They had 4 months to chill, bro.
You can't understand, bro.
You got to take their ass back out there and make that money, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll bet you any amount of money that you want to bet. If them dudes start the season on December 22nd, you're gonna see more injuries than you ever seen in the NBA. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I bet you
I doubt it, bro.
That you want to bet. Either one of you.
Nah, you get injuries when you lay off for a long time, bro.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, you get injuries when you rusty, like you ain't playing a while.
Hey, dog, most of the top players in that league, they ain't 25 no more.
Man, look, I don't want to hear all that. LeBron James, if you listening to this, dog, and any associates, get your ass out there and get back to work.
If LeBron is listening to this, he need to hop in the chat ASAP.
Get your ass back out there and
LeBron, make that donation, man. You got to support the channel.
Get your ass back to work, nigga. I don't want to hear no excuses, dog. Y'all hit y'all little
if LeBron watching, he got to drop that donation like Rodney Stuckey.
Hold up, y'all. Hey, get your big ass in that hyperbolic time chamber and do work, nigga.
Hey, Lamont, I got a question for you.
LeBron needs to get his ass off the couch and stop drinking wine right now.
Hey, Hitman, hit the link. Hit the link. Hop in the chat, Hitman.
I guarantee you, LeBron James, them niggas in the gym right now, bro. Them
Lamont, I got a question for you.
Yo, what's up, Bees?
Hey, do you think that the NBA is actually giving teams enough time for them to have a quality product?
Yes.
Hey, man, dog, I'm asking Lamont, dog. I'm saying that with the draft in the middle of November and free agency, when the hell is training camp gonna start?
Training camp is right now. Right now, nigga.
They don't have. Hey, dog. So you're gonna put a bad product out there, right?
This is what I think the NBA is trying to do. I think the NBA
after his team is hurt.
Well, I think the NBA is willing to sacrifice some quality to get the NBA back on track where they normally are, back, aligned where they usually are. So I think next season the quality might suffer to some degree. People are going to have to sacrifice. But the effect is going to go into the year after that, where the schedule normalizes and they're not clashing so much with the football, college football, baseball. That. They got to get that schedule back normalized because it's affecting the ratings too much.
No, I completely understand that. But I guess my question is why haven't they opened up free agency already, allowing teams to start making moves? You're going to have a week before December to get dudes on your team, and you're gonna play in 19 days?
Yeah, I don't. That's what I don't understand because from what I'm hearing, free agency is not going to open up until a few days after the draft.
Right.
So that doesn't make sense to me to some degree. So that's going to be rough. That's going to be a rough product when you got players switching teams and you've had less than a month with your team to acclimate. So you are right. It's going to suffer. But
they'll be all right. They professionals, nigga, handle it.
Yo, Lamont.
Yo, what up?
Hey, I saw this proposal. It looked pretty good. It was I'm gonna see if you think it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Sending Chris Paul and Alexander in the first round pick to Philly for Simmons and Richardson. I think that was set OKC up like Boston did when they started they rebuilding with all those draft picks and decent talent.
I don't
I'm
know
not
if
trading no
Philly.
Ben
I don't know
Simmons for
if
no.
I don't
I'm
know
not
if Philly
trading
would
Ben
do
Simmons
that.
for no Chris Paul.
I think Philly
I'm
wants
sorry.
Ben more than they want Joel.
I'm not trading no damn. I'm not trading no Joel. I'm not trading Ben Simmons for
I
Chris
mean, I
Paul.
like
I'm sorry.
I like the concept, but I mean, you Ben Simmons is a jump shot away from being probably one of the craziest forces in the league. So
Yep.
I
How long
wouldn't
give Doc
I
Rivers?
wouldn't do that. What's up?
I said, how long do you think they're gonna give Doc Rivers enough time for him to get the jump shot though?
I mean,
Ain't
I don't know.
Ain't on a 5-year contract.
Oh, Doc.
Yeah, Doc on a 5-year contract, ain't he?
Yeah, he ain't winning though. I mean, but I think if you get somebody that got a jump shot already, and you got what's up boy name that came to the Clippers?
If I'm looking at Doc Rivers like this. I'm going to talk to Ben Simmons. I'm like, bro, you gotta shoot. This your last year right here, nigga. If you don't shoot, you out of here.
Hey, I think Doc got a bad rap, dog.
Sometimes
just a whole bad situation.
Sometimes the coach can lose the locker room and things can get out of control and can't nobody do nothing about it. So
Right. No, I don't think you can check Kawhi just because of demands and Uncle Dennis. They set that up from the beginning.
Who the fuck is Uncle Dennis?
That's the Kawhi manager. So
give a damn.
they never had control of Kawhi to check him because remember when Kawhi came in with his list of demands and they investigated it because of what he told the Lakers?
Hold on, I got a question. What are you gonna check Kawhi about?
No. What I'm saying is
his load management for one thing, nigga.
No,
get your
just
bum having ass out there.
From not showing up to the meetings, being late, doing all that dumb shit he was doing.
Yeah, nigga. You ain't LeBron,
nigga. So I think so I'm only say that to say I think Doc Rivers gonna walk in a situation now where he gonna be given complete autonomy. He gonna get it back. I don't know if Ty Lue got autonomy. I don't think Ty Lue can check Kawhi or Paul George because they both can walk out the door next year.
Now hold on. Let me ask you something, Lamont.
Yeah.
Okay, this is why I say I don't think the Clippers gonna get back there, bro. Because in the back of your mind, you have to know if we don't win the championship this year, bro, they're gonna break all of this shit up. They're gonna bust this shit up, right?
I don't know.
So they have to be playing in the back of your psyche, bro. They already said it. If they don't get this shit done this year, it's over.
No, if they don't get it done, Kawhi and Paul George can walk away, and it's over for the Clippers for 20 years.
They're gonna blow it up regardless. Yeah, they're gonna blow it up. So
I mean,
you
still got to go for it all. You still got to go to win it all. If it blows up, I'd like to say if the teams will get in trouble if they start looking at 2021 too soon. Finish this year first. See where this gear gets you. Worry about all that other stuff later. Like Toronto, I like what Toronto did when they went and just won a championship. They didn't care about the aftermath. They went and got a championship. They'll figure everything else out after the fact. Just get the championship first, and then we'll figure all that other stuff out. That's what I think.
Hey guys, y'all forgetting they got to play the Olympics. They still gonna try to play the Olympics this summer too.
What?
Y'all gotta understand. Kawhi left the championship situation for the Clippers. He is not leaving LA. He wanted to be in LA.
I think so too. I've been hearing that too. I've been hearing Kawhi's not leaving at all.
Nah, he
not leaving the Clippers
for LA.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for a fact. I've been hearing Kawhi is not going anywhere.
So
he's
if they
going to
feel
resign.
Paul George is out.
No, it don't. I mean, and again, I don't think Paul George is leaving.
Hey, Paul George and Kawhi are very close. Y'all not understanding that. If Kawhi is staying, Paul George is going to ride by his side. He is not just going to leave Kawhi. Kawhi is the reason why.
He said the same thing about Russ and OKC too.
Bro,
he said the same shit with Russ and OKC too. You see what happened?
I'm going to tell you why Paul George is going to leave Kawhi next year. It's already started. The LeBron treatment has been passed to Kawhi. Paul George is the scapegoat right now. And he gonna be even bigger the scapegoat next year.
Nigga, you hitting the side of the
Paul
backboard.
George ain't no damn scapegoat. He play like shit the whole playoffs. What do you mean he a scapegoat? He deserves some of the blame.
For real.
Let me ask you a question though. Straight up. Let me ask you a question. Everybody in the room, some will say Anthony Davis is the best player on the Lakers, right?
No, I say it's still LeBron.
Correct. Some people do say that.
Okay,
Correct.
some people will say Anthony Davis is the best player on the Lakers, and he the reason why the team where it's at.
All right,
But
cool.
if you flip that question and say whose fault is it if the Lakers didn't win the chip, everybody gonna say LeBron.
It'll be on LeBron more than Anthony Davis.
It's gonna be on LeBron.
Hey,
Because
I'm
he's
gonna say
the
this.
team. We understand that.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. If Anthony Davis played like Paul George, I bet you the Laker fans was gonna be on
Oh
his
yeah,
ass.
we would have told his ass up.
I bet you that.
We would have told his ass up.
I don't know, man.
You know, if you're
he-
LeBron teammate and you play like trash, they're gonna be on you. Look at Kevin Love.
Hey, dog. Anthony Davis
Look
played
at Chris
like
Bosh.
straight doo-doo game 3 and 4, dog. Straight
But
doo-doo.
it's cool. They won as a team though. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what happened? What did he say?
He said Anthony Davis played like trash in games 3 and 4.
What y'all? Hey, let's get off the Clippers, y'all, because the Clippers got a lot of problems that we can't fix. Shit, we definitely can't fix it. It's hard. It gives you a headache just trying to figure out how they're gonna pull it off because they're in a tough situation. But let's get to the Lakers. All right, the Lakers are the big question mark right now because you're not hearing nothing out of LA. There's no real legitimate rumors. The Genie Bus and that team, they've been real good about being silent about what they're trying to do. What are the realistic scenarios for them? I believe it's DeMar DeRozan. What do y'all think is going to happen in LA?
Oh, yeah, the Lakers got something cooking. I can smell that shit. They got something cooking.
You look at your ass, CJ. I got some cooking. Got some cooking.
I think the Lakers gonna trade for Oladipo and they gonna sign Jeremy Grant.
Why? Hold on. They don't need Oladipo.
I know.
What the fuck?
Who's that background noise?
Hey, who getting that
background
haircut,
noise?
bro? Come on now.
Somebody up here sounding like Optimus Prime. What the fuck?
Who is that? Hold on. Let me see if I can hear her. All right. I don't hear it anymore now. So, that was crazy. Yeah. Well, what was y'all saying?
I think they go.
Oh, that's him.
Who?
That nigga talking.
B, say something. That might be Bees. That's either Bees or Mike Butter. I think that's Mike Butter. I think it was Mike Butter. Go ahead, Bees.
Oh, I think they're gonna trade for Oladipo, and then try to sign Jeremy Grant. I think that's the move.
That wouldn't be a bad play though. You get better. You might have to sacrifice Rondo and KCP to pull that off, but that's still improving your team.
I'm not doing it. No, I'm not.
I would not sacrifice Rondo. He might not give you much in the regular season, but he's going to give it to you in the playoffs.
I don't think Rondo leaving.
The way Danny Green talking, he already knows he's on his way out.
I think you're gonna see Kuzma.
You can get Danny Green the fuck out of there.
3-4 years now, to be honest with you.
Kuzma, Danny Green, even Avery Bradley, or Caldwell Pope, sign and trade. That's what they're gonna do. Rondo ain't leaving the team.
I'm not trading Kuzma. I don't think that's very
That's
smart.
what I'm saying, bro. Like I don't know
Kuzma's
what people
still young.
talking
He can
about with
still
Kuz,
mold,
dog. I like Kuz, man.
You can't keep
man.
Kuzma because
that
Kuzma
man,
play
bro.
the same position as Anthony Davis. He ain't ever gonna reach his potential. He's not a 3. So if you keep Anthony Davis on that team, Kuzma gotta always be a bench player.
That's a good point. That is a good point, though.
I'm not. No.
That's a good point, though.
Leaving.
That is
I'm
a
not
really
leaving.
good point. I didn't really think about it like that.
I look at it like this: if Caldwell Pope leave, you slide Kuz into his spot.
He can't play
Let him
the
get them
2,
start
dog.
minutes. I think Kuz can play the 2 a little bit, dog.
Nah, he's gonna get cooked on the perimeter.
Yep.
Don't do that.
He just got to get better on defense. Got to get better on defense.
Hey, look, primetime AB hit on something that I've been thinking about for a long time. Because the one thing,
nice.
Hold on. The one thing that I know for a fact is that Kubre is on his way out of Phoenix. They are trading him. I've already talked to some people.
Nice.
That Oubre, when they told him to take his time coming back from injury when they entered the bubble, that was just to see how they play with Bubble.
Hold on, Kelly Oubre. Oh, he gonna throw that nigga Dwight off his game, bro. We don't need that nigga.
No. Clearly, Oubre changed the whole dynamic.
He better
Hey,
than
dog,
Kuzma.
that
He way
give the
better than
Lakers more
Kuzma.
He gonna
toughness,
be with
man.
Dwight
That dude
Howard.
tough.
He gonna be with Dwight Howard, bro.
CJ, you funny, bro.
Yeah. Hey, CJ, right though. Y'all seen all them memes?
Come on, man. Dwight
about
Howard not
Dwight and
gonna.
Oubre?
Come on, man. Dwight
Big
not gonna
sports
end good, bro. Come
radio,
on, bro.
sports debate. Lamont, what's up, brother?
Yo, what up?
What's up, fellas?
What up, Shaq the
Hey,
Kid?
LB is sleeping on his live stream right now. LB is
Yep.
sleeping on his live stream right now. That shit is hilarious.
Hold on, LB fell asleep on his own live? Oh, I gotta do a video on that. Oh, LB doesn't do it again. Dang.
Nigga,
Hold
who's
on.
sleeping at 9:45?
Hold on.
Damn.
LB fell asleep on his own live?
Hey, man. Good night,
Oh,
fellas.
wow.
Hey, Shuck the Kid. What's the channel?
Hey, appreciate that, Bees. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, Lamont,
Yo, what up?
when part 2 coming? That's all I want to know, dog.
Oh, man. We'll touch on that when we about to chop up on the end.
Nah, nigga, I want part. Nigga, when is part 2 coming, nigga? When is part 2 coming, nigga?
We're gonna touch on that before, right before we get up out of here today.
Hey, you with part 1?
I would
Hey.
trade the
Yeah,
Hey, as
nigga.
soon as
That's right.
as soon as I hopped in ticket chat out, somebody Will was checking me. He
Yeah,
said,
they was talking to hey, that nigga. Atlanta was frying that nigga earlier.
Hold on, but here, this is all I'm gonna say about it. Hold on, this is all I'm gonna say, y'all. The only thing I want to see, like, if people just came out and apologized to CJ for just trying to put his name in the mud for no reason, then I'd be cool. I wouldn't even really pursue it because I just think it was like it was a witch hunt after CJ for no reason. It's like for whatever reason he's the youngest on the panel, and people just been going at him for no reason, hard as hell. It almost started to turn into like bullying. And then when it started, it turned into not just bullying. Then it turned into a whole nother level of disrespect. Now you're accusing them of doing something that, in some cases, can be considered a crime. So now you're accusing them of some extra shit. And so when I seen it get to that level, I said, okay, well, I'll look into it. And then now, so at the end of the day, if CJ just gets an apology,
I really started to believe CJ.
Is you gonna say the culprit name in the next video?
Hey,
hold on.
For Williams.
But look, I've already look. I'm like I say, I'm not in the business of really putting people personal stuff out there like that. Like if CJ get an apology, I'm gonna wave the white flag on it. If he get an apology,
you not.
So hold on, but again, I've like I said, I've done my due diligence.
I ain't trying to hear this shit.
So we'll see. Lou, don't go nowhere. We talking basketball. Let's get back on it.
Yeah, let's talk basketball, man.
Hold up, Lou. What your problem is with it?
Yeah, Lou. What's
Hold on. No. Lou, like, hey, when people come here to talk sports, y'all, we don't want to hear all that extra shit, man. That's why.
Hey, Lou, don't get your card pulled. Man.
Hold on. I did want to ask y'all.
Get my car pulled. What the fuck you talking about?
Hold on. Hey, Lou. Before you take off, I need you to answer this though. What you think Brooklyn gonna do with Karis LeVert and Spencer Dinwiddie?
I think they're gonna trade them. Like y'all said, like everybody can't be shooters on that team. Like
Who you trading them for though?
I thought the Clippers were gonna try to make a deal to get Paul George over there, but I guess not.
Well, no damn Paul George over there in Brooklyn. Hell no.
Like
now with no Kyrie and no sensitive ass Kevin Durant. Nah.
But we know they trying to go. They looking desperately to try to get a third superstar. They trying hard. So,
I don't understand why though. Like you got talent on your team already. You don't need a third superstar.
I love those two. I love the two guys in Chicago though. It probably helped my team out, but
hey.
I think they should just keep those two and build a real solid team around them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much? Like, I don't even want LeBron James to get another superstar. I feel like y'all good as constructed, bro. Just run that shit back.
Because the one thing with my Heat and when we was the Heatles, I hated seeing the three top guys and everyone below them was like, it was a 50-50 chance if they have a good or bad game.
Hey,
like,
y'all, hold on. Do y'all know it's your job as a team to get better? I don't care if you sign Jesus to the roster. You got to go get better. Hold on. If you're not getting better, you're not doing your job. That's the thing. Like it's on other teams. It's not on you. It's not your job to keep the balance. It's your job to do everything you can to optimize the salary cap to get the best team possible.
But
and
LeBron,
other teams will
I'm
do the
not
same
gonna
thing.
lie, bro. I'm tired of seeing these dudes group up. I'm tired of these super teams, bro. I want one to two superstars. I want one or two superstars on every team, and y'all go to battle. Y'all don't need 3 superstars on one damn team, bro.
Yeah, but what do we say for what do we say for the teams that just stay bad for a long time? You get 3 first-round draft picks, and then you get great through the draft. Now you have 3 or 4 superstars on your team through the draft. Is that okay as well?
Yeah, you did it in the draft. You did it originally.
Yeah, but you have teams. You have teams intentionally tanking just to get draft picks, and then they can. So is tanking okay? Because some teams aren't really that bad. They just tank to get draft picks.
Look at New England. They kind of tanking right now because they want that quarterback from Clemson.
You lying? You don't know nothing about football. They're not tanking.
Yeah, man, come on.
They not tanking, bro. Cam Newton caught corona. He gonna what? These next 2 to 3 weeks, when he get real healthy, they gonna go back to busting ass. He had corona, bro. You forgot about that?
I ain't forget about that, but come on, man.
They not tanking. Nigga, Bill Belichick don't tank, bro. You got Bill Belichick fucked up. He do not tank.
Do tank on
purpose. Man, stay on basketball.
Some things do be doing that first.
Nah, Bill Belichick ain't tanking, bro. That ain't that man nature, dog.
Hey, but Lamont.
Yo.
The Brooklyn Nets, what they need to do is get rid of Dinwiddie. They got to flip Dinwiddie for something because Dinwiddie and Kyrie do not get along. If you remember earlier in the season, they were actually playing better without Kyrie. So they need to trade Dinwiddie, and it's because they not trading Kyrie. They want Kyrie, so you got to get rid of Dinwiddie because him and Kyrie gonna get into it, and then you got to keep Karis LeVert. He's the future right there. That's your third superstar. I mean, that's your third star right there.
If you're gonna trade Dinwiddie, you gotta trade him leap for a backup point guard for Kyrie Irving. Because Kyrie ain't no guarantee Kyrie gonna last the whole season.
There you go. I was just about to say that. Who would say that Kyrie gonna last the whole season?
But listen, though, I'm not sure. I don't think they're gonna start LeVert. LeVert could be the backup PG. He was the point guard this year.
Nah, that man ain't coming off the bench, bro. After the year he had. There's no way.
I'm not sure if he could fit with Kyrie and KD on the floor together.
Gotta make that shit work.
I don't know. The problem is you got Dinwiddie. He's ball dominant. LeVert's ball dominant. KD's not necessarily ball dominant, but he's gonna get a lot of usage. And then you got Kyrie, who's ball dominant. Somebody's not gonna be as effective.
I said that.
This is what this is why I think they're going after Drew Holiday, because he's not a ball dominant guard. He's gonna do all the other things that Kyrie doesn't do.
Hey, it's Dinwiddie, bro. Remember he was on Twitter talking about somebody should go fund him and he's gonna join your team or something like that. He was doing some wild.
That's a fact.
It's gonna be.
I mean, you can get rid of Dinwiddie, but you got to make sure that he's also going to a team that needs him. Like, what team needs a Dinwiddie that has something that the Nets actually need as well?
You know, what do the Nets need? That's what we got to talk about. I think they need a wing defender because Wilson Chandler, he getting old. He's not gonna be able to guard the top wings on the Celtics. And KD is an average defender at best. So they need a solid wing defender that could take the load off of KD.
Low key need another center because I don't believe.
Let me pull up their roster real quick. I'm gonna pull up their roster, see where they really got.
That nigga DeAndre Jordan ain't been shit since Lob City, nigga.
And you know what's crazy? I think it was Kenny or Vaughn, one of them. He benched him, and then that's what got that coach fired. Because Durant and Kyrie, we came over here with him, so he better be starting. You see, once the coach got fired, DeAndre was back in the starting lineup.
Yeah, the coach was starting Jared Allen over DeAndre Jordan, which was the right decision.
The Eagle thing is going to be a play next season. People don't talk about that. That's going to be a play.
Which was the right decision.
Let me speak on this.
Yeah, what's up?
You got the
I'm a Nets fan, so I wanted to speak on this. I heard y'all. Karis LeVert is not ball dominant. The only reason he was ball dominant is because he had to be the facilitator and the scorer in the bubble. That he can play off ball. And Taurean Prince would be our wing defender.
I like Taurean Prince. He's solid.
He would be our number one defender. He will guard the opposing team best player.
Yeah, you guys still got the Rodins Karooks? He is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Karooks, he might not come back though. So
Or y'all gonna keep?
Hold on, is he under contract? It looks like he's under contract. Still.
I mean, I heard his name in trade rumors, so I heard him. Joe Harris, the Nets want to resign. Joe Harris will be back. Sean Mark said he wanted to resign Joe Harris. He wants him to part of the team.
But I'm keeping Caruso for $1.7 million though for 1 year though.
Yeah,
I got it.
He a good defender and he can hit the corner three.
Y'all need to go after Joe Harris so y'all can get a chance for the Lakers.
Nah, we bringing him back. We need him on the team.
I think they're gonna bring Joe Harris back.
Yeah, you think Joe Harris gonna start at the 2 for more shooting on the court?
Joe Harris, they're gonna have to move him to the bench. He can't start.
No, Joe Harris is like a specialty guy. Like when you need to come in, knock down free pointers, he can do that.
LeVert will be in the lineup next year. Definitely got to start LeVert.
That's what I said. There's no way after that, man.
Yeah, Wilson Chandler's a free agent. Tyler Johnson's a free agent. Chris Chiozza, Timothy Lua, Cabaret, Jeremy Martin.
I think we need to bring Chiozza. He played well in the bubble.
He played good. He surprised me. He had some big games.
Him and Tyler Johnson played well in the bubble.
I've been telling people about Tyler Johnson. He's not a bad player.
I seen him play at Fresno when he went to Fresno.
Miami just went overboard with his contract.
Yeah, they just overpaid him because he played that one great year. So I don't know, man. They got some. I don't know. I know you said. I know you said Karis LeVert's not ball dominant, but he's extremely effective when he has the ball. A lot of teams are gonna want him. A lot of teams won't go.
He's the most valuable trade asset on the Nets. So I can see why. Him and Dinwiddie is probably gonna be gone. Though.
I'm a fan of Kawhi Leonard, but he's not winning MVP next season. No, he is not. I'm a Kawhi
who said he gonna win what?
I disagree.
A team like a
perfectly disagree.
Fuck out of here. Kawhi gonna load manage most of the damn year. Fuck out, how you gonna win MVP?
Hey man, with the Nets, I really like more than the team aspect. I need to see the mentality of that team though.
That's what I'm
saying. Like, what you mean mentality? What do you mean by that? Though?
I'm gonna tell him what he mean because I'm the nigga that said this. I don't think Kyrie and Kevin Durant gonna gel good together, bro.
Why not? They both can play all ball.
No, nigga. When have you ever seen Kyrie play all ball?
Kyrie can play all ball. What are you talking about?
Kyrie play all ball with LeBron. Anti-social.
Stop.
Now Kyrie gonna be the main.
Kevin Durant can play all ball.
In Cleveland with LeBron James, it was your turn, my turn, nigga.
They could do the same with KD. What you trying to say?
Bro, KD can play all ball. He played all ball in Golden State, bro.
KD played with Russell Westbrook. KD played with Russell Westbrook. The biggest ball.
And you see how that shit worked. And you see how that shit worked out too, right?
It worked. They went far in the playoffs most of the times.
Trust me, the Nets, it's not going to be no 1-2 show, bro. It's not going to be like
that. Kevin Durant going to need to play off ball because that's the only way he can get his shot off.
Hey, hold on. I want to say something.
No, that's not true.
Hey, did y'all see that? Hey, did y'all see that tape of I believe Kyrie and John Wall? This man, Kyrie defense is so goddamn shitty.
Bro, I remember a while back, somebody said,
they was just practicing in the gym. It was this offseason, right? They practicing. Bruh, Kyrie could not guard a lick. He was getting blown by just giving
Kyrie,
up.
When he wants to, he can guard the ball.
Bro, the Nets are going to get torched on defense next year. Oh, my God.
By who?
Man,
tell me, by who?
Man,
oh, my God. Anybody going to put buckets on Kyrie?
Me personally, dog, I don't even care about
who,
that.
The Magic?
Hold up. No, what I'm saying is this. When adversity comes, nigga, I want to see Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving mentality towards each other, man, dog. Because there's gonna be some adversity between them, niggas, dog.
Let me revise.
I want to see how they gonna. I want to see how they gonna act between each other. Then.
Let me revise with the mentality thing, because I've seen KD go into it with all the reporters and on social media and still drop 50. I'm more keying in on Kyrie. I want to see how he's gonna hold up.
Okay. Both of them niggas
we've
sensitive,
seen Kevin
dog.
Durant, all the media get on him, he'll still go out and drop 30 on like
talking about the media, but y'all have yet to talk about on the court. Y'all have yet to talk about on the court.
Hey, Lou, say that again.
I believe in the talent. The talent is there, but mentality.
Hey, Lou, say that again. Who taking the last shot?
The game winning shot.
Whoever hot, bro. Like they said on the podcast, whoever hot.
Wait, all I know is the Nets not making it to the finals.
KD need to be that guy.
Who's gonna stop him in the East from making the finals? Who's gonna stop him in the East?
Hey, Giannis gonna stop them. On God, watch the Bucks gonna stop them. They're gonna get better. The Bucks gonna get better. And who gonna stop Giannis on the Nets? KD fragile ass. Come on now.
We don't
Hey,
know.
hold
Because with
on, bro.
KD, if KD doesn't lose too much
You
speed,
want to
so he
know?
gets
You want to
separation on
know
that
the difference between
crossover, it's
KD and
going
Giannis?
bad.
KD can shoot. KD got a jump shot, and Giannis don't. KD was just
Hey,
kill
that's
Giannis
the thing
from
though.
the outside.
Hey, what KD are we gonna see this season, bro? I don't think KD 100%.
But
I don't think he's ready to ball like that, bro.
KD always been a jump shooter. He never been a guy like driving the
You
hole like
right.
that though.
But we
You
got to
right.
keep in mind, though, KD was always a threat to still drive, though, with his speed.
Yep. Now that shit
So
might
if
be
you
a
can
little bit
play up on
gone
him a
now.
little bit more, yeah, he's still tall, but he still got a hand in his face.
Exactly.
So we got to see how he plays with that
coming back from that injury, bro. He is not gonna be that fast like he used to be. I'm telling you, bro.
If he can still get his moves off, I love it.
Hey, I won't be surprised if the Nets get exposed next year, bro. I would not be surprised.
Oh, they should make the playoffs.
But hold on, y'all. It's just as a first-year team that hasn't played together, they gonna have their struggles. So I don't expect them to be world beaters right out the gate. But when they figure it out, if they figure it out,
I mean, come playoff time, you should have something.
Hold on, but one thing I'm gonna say about the Nets is, if they find a way to figure it out, is people gonna have some problems. If they figure it out, but if they don't figure it out, I feel like it's like what Anti said. It's gonna blow up in their face. So I think it's one or the other. Either it goes crazy and they win the championship, or it goes left. There's really no in between for them.
Because you have two of the most hated guys in media. If it blows up like a lot of teams do in that first year, it's going to be blown way out of proportion.
Yeah,
it probably should be.
Yeah, because Kyrie has his haters, KD has his haters.
They have a smaller margin,
and both of them sensitive as hell, bro.
Both
of them dudes are thin-skinned, dog.
Talking about the Bucks gonna beat them.
Hold on.
That's not far-fetched, bro.
Hold on.
The personnel to stop Giannis, though.
Hey,
you can't just wall up any team.
We're talking about the Bucks. We're talking about the Bucks as constructed. The Bucks can look a little bit different going into next year.
That's true too.
So,
hey, hold on. Hey, Lamont, a team we ain't talk about. You think the Heat get better? You think the Heat get somebody?
I don't know because the Heat are in a bad situation. They're trying to get Kelly Olynyk to opt out. If he doesn't opt out, then they won't be able to go sign a guy. He's not going to opt out of his $11 million.
I can tell you as a Heat fan, once LeBron left and they started buying into we don't need the stars thing, and they gave Tyler, James Johnson, and Kelly them player options, that put us in a really bad spot for a lot of years.
Yeah.
So that Kelly thing, that's a black cloud over our head.
That boy Jimmy said they got help coming though. He said somebody coming,
but it's going to be based on Olynyk. It's going to be based on Olynyk opting out. If Olynyk doesn't opt out, which I haven't even heard anything about it, then they're not going to have a cap.
Hey Lamar, you can look. I think he's due like what 18, 19 million, something like that. Like he not passing.
It's something double digit million. So that's all what I know. It's a lot. It's a good chunk of money.
I'm getting my chicken, nigga. I ain't opting out.
You feel me?
I'm getting my chicken.
Yeah, I don't know if I would opt out if I'm Kelly Olynyk. Hey, not in this market.
Yeah, exactly. Give me my money.
And I can't even be mad at my team. That's
Mike
on
Butter.
Pat Riley and them. You shouldn't have been giving them contracts with player options like that. But hey, whatever.
I just feel like, bro.
Look. The triple OG in the comments.
Will, hit the link. Will, we talking basketball. Hit the link, Will.
Oh Lord, don't let this nigga in here, dog. Y'all already know this about to go left. It's about to go left, bro.
Hold on. You know how we do. We let everybody in. We silent. We let them speak their mind.
About to go left.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh man, this
are you letting him in? Man,
I don't know. If he don't hit the link,
drop the link.
Right, hold on. The link is in the chat. Hold on. We just keep talking basketball. What we got on? We'll welcome here. We'll welcome it. We'll welcome it anytime.
Well, the thrill.
He didn't come over here and chill with us before, bro.
What we got on?
He on a different time right now.
Hold up. Hey, hold up. That you right. Hey, I got something to say because I'm tired of y'all niggas going over there talking about niggas over there.
Anti. We've said that time and time again. We don't need to repeat it. It's gonna happen regardless, whether we talk about them or not. It's gonna happen. So let's just talk basketball.
Hey, back on the hoops. Y'all heard about the rumors for Gordon Hayward to Indiana though?
I've been hearing that.
They've been floating that.
I think that dude washed. I'm sorry, bro.
So they want to send Gordon Hayward home to Indiana.
That's a good move for him.
I think that dude was, bro. How much money they paying him? I ain't paying that nigga no max contract.
I mean, I don't know what contract they can give him. If he's trying to get like that 4-year, $100 million,
yeah, you crazy.
I don't know.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm not doing that.
Stay where you at, big dog.
That nigga need to get the vet minimum.
No team is giving Gordon Hayward a max, bro. No team is gonna give him a long contract.
And it's not even because of talent, because he can play. It's just the fact of his age.
Hold on, we got a cash out. We got a cash out by Keon Williams. That's Kobe James. I appreciate that cash out, man. Like I said, we appreciate all the support for the channel. But go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, it's just his injury history and his age that's really blowing me right now. I just don't believe in that.
Yeah,
but he can play though. He's real solid.
I don't know. I think that nigga washed, dog.
Nah, I don't know.
I think you know who he remind me of? Chandler Parsons, nigga.
Hold on. Hey, let me say something about chicken. Let me say something.
All that chicken that got traded.
Hey, listen, Anti. Let me say something about Gordon Hayward, bro. Gordon Hayward was like Oladipo. He had one solid season, and people overhyped him.
Got all that chicken and got trashed.
Hey, people overhyped him and expected more from him. This is the player that he is. He's a 17, 18 type scorer. And that's what he's going to give you. He's not going to give you 25 plus that people are expecting. That's not the type of player he is.
Nah, he was a good player in Utah, bro.
A couple of good years.
But he was also the number one option in Utah, too. So.
Yeah, he had 1 or 2 solid seasons in Utah. He got overhyped. You know how Danny Ainge go over his white boys?
Made the All-Star team, got that chicken and got trashed, nigga.
Hey man,
he had that injury, bro.
They playing too much in the chat, man. It's two Williams in the chat. They playing.
Hold on, hey, who cares?
What's going on, man?
Who cares? Shaq the Kid, who cares? That's the thing. We talk basketball. We got 2,400 people in the chat that want to hear basketball. It's 2,400 people here that don't give a fuck about all that extra shit. Let's talk basketball. Yep. That's what we do here.
Oops.
But Let's go. Like I was saying though, dog. If I'm the Lakers, bro, you don't really need no more help, dog. Just run that shit back with who y'all got. I'm tired of seeing all these super teams, bro.
Understood.
Hold on. Will said drop the link. I want to see if he's trying to talk basketball.
Hey, but Anti though, I like that Kelly Oubre trade though.
You said what? Hold on. What'd you say, Shaq?
He said he gonna leave it alone. Hey,
let that shit go.
Hey, but listen though. Listen, whoever said Kelly Oubre, bro. Kelly Oubre
to the Lakers,
he's a headache, bro.
Man,
y'all do not know this.
He's really. I don't pay attention to the Suns, so I don't.
Who cares? Don't give it that shit no energy.
Is he a headache for real?
Yes.
No, hold on.
Oubre.
Hey, Oubre, hold on. I don't know why, because I thought he would fit well with them. I thought they fit well, but they don't like his chemistry with the team. They're looking to trade.
Yes. What? Hold on, Lamar. You went. What has he been doing in Phoenix to make him put a sour?
No, it's not his personality because he meshed well with the team. It's just his play on the court. They don't feel like it meshes well with what they do. That's why they told him don't rush back from injury to play in the bubble. They wanted to see how they play without him, and they look great without him. They went 8-0 in the bubble. So that's when they said, yeah, you can trade him.
Nigga went 10-0.
Hey, and Lamar, he also thinks he's better than what he is. That's Oubre too.
I mean, you got it. I think every NBA player feels like you got to feel like in the league.
You don't want that problem with the Lakers, dog. You don't ass over there.
Hey, that's why Deion Waiters was on the bench all that time because he think he this hot. You know what I'm saying?
Get Deion Waiters off the team, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Players like that don't fit with the Lakers.
You, Jared Dudley. Now you know what, bro? I kind of like Jared Dudley, bro.
Jared Dudley's good for
I think I understand what. No. I think I understand. I think LeBron James like him as a bench player, bro.
Yeah, Jared Dudley like that in the locker room. Hey, he's a good locker.
Exactly. Locker room guy.
Yeah,
it's like with my Heat, Myers Leonard
good locker room guy.
Myers Leonard was always clapping, showing love. You need
that. I mean, hey, he's on a vet minimum on the bench. That's not hurting you much.
Yeah, I keep that nigga. Yeah, I keep him.
I mean,
you get Deion Waiters and Danny Green the fuck out of here.
And Lamar dropped the name that I completely disagree with for the Lakers. DeMar DeRozan.
Hold on, Iron. Why don't you agree with that?
Let me elaborate on that.
Yeah, let's hear it.
First of all, DeMar DeRozan is not a shooter. If you put people that cannot shoot on LeBron James on the LeBron James team, you know how they're gonna perform. And DeMar also has anxiety in the playoffs, bro. You do not want those kind of problems on the Lakers. He's a mid-range shooter.
And go and play with LeBron James when you know it's championship or bust. That pressure.
He's like he's a mid-range shooter that's gonna affect the flow of the game. The Lakers do not play like that. You get what I'm saying? DeMar's gonna need his touches, so he's not gonna mix well at all.
But guess what? I said this the other night, bro. I said this the other night. I take LaMarcus Aldridge, nigga. If y'all gonna do that,
I disagree with that. Let me tell you why.
Hold on, let
nigga.
CJ go. He
Oh
disagree with me.
man, if you get Aldridge, him and Davis almost like the same type of player too.
Hey, let me rebut it.
Exactly. But he can stretch though.
I disagree with you, bro.
Hold on, go ahead. Cook then, CJ.
I disagree with you on the DeMar DeRozan shit.
Cook, go ahead.
Let's be honest. What were they saying about AD before he came in Lakers? They said he was soft and he wasn't good for the moment.
Bro, you a fool.
Hey, don't cut me up.
Don't you ever compare AD to no damn DeMar DeRozan.
Let him finish, bro.
Let me finish.
Let CJ talk, bro. Go ahead, CJ.
Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on.
What's CJ waiting on? What are you talking about?
His mama came in the room. He got muted. Mike for a minute.
Nigga better not never disrespect no DeMar DeRozan talking about no AD, dog. Don't do that.
Yeah, AD is.
Don't do that. That's so disrespectful, dog.
Oh yeah, I'm back. Hold on.
Shouldn't be nowhere in that boy's sense.
Hold on. Like I was saying before I got. Hold on, let me finish. This is what I was saying. I'm not saying DeMar is on a level of AD. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, bro, think about it. DeMar is a good ass player. But what they say about him, they say he's soft and it's like, you know what I'm saying, he mentally weak. You know what I'm saying? They say the same shit about AD. And, you know what I'm saying? And then when he got with the Lakers, Bron got him right. Look, he was playing through injuries. He got niggas like Rondo around him. He got Jason Kidd. You know what I'm saying? Feel handy. And now he good. I feel like if the Lakers get DeMar DeRozan, it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna get him right. They're gonna get him thinking right. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be around good veteran players like Bron, Rondo, J Kidd, and them boys right there. So I think he's gonna be good. He's gonna be a good fit.
The only thing with
I don't think nothing wrong with it.
Hold on.
I disagree with that, bro.
Time out, y'all.
I disagree.
Hey, let me respond back to CJ.
It ain't got nothing to do with his game. He got game. He just that his mind.
Nigga can't shoot threes.
CJ, listen though.
Good,
You talking about the mentality aspect of the game. Okay, take away the mentality aspect of the game. DeMar DeRozan's game on the court does not fit with the Lakers style. He's a mid-range shooter that needs the ball in his hand. LeBron needs shooters around him. He's the point guard. The game runs through LeBron. That's why I disagree. I honestly think that's part of the reason why Kawhi did not go to the Lakers.
Break it down.
I disagree. LeBron.
Hold on. Anti, break it down there. Break it down why he not a good fit. Break it down.
He just told me personally, dog, with how LeBron James like his players, dog.
I just
who's shooting mid ranges in the fucking NBA right now, dog? Besides Kawhi.
Nah, it's people shooting mid ranges. But listen though,
what I'm saying though, like that
people doing that. The offense runs through them.
Come on, man. He gonna be a good fit,
Mitchell.
Bro.
Like Donovan Mitchell shooting mid range. The offense run through him. Chris Paul. The offense.
So hold up. So you saying DeMar DeRozan gonna come to the Lakers and his 3-point shot gonna improve?
Fuck out of here.
Hey.
Fuck out of here. Man, that shit not happening, bro.
I like Zach LaVine more as a better fit.
Hey, DeMar's a horrible fit for the Lakers.
Can never get on Zach
and his defense. Hey, listen, and DeMar does not have defense too. His defense is horrible.
Shots can improve.
Like I said, bro, me personally, I prefer LaMarcus Aldridge. I can go get Aldridge for all that.
Nah, I don't like that at all.
You don't like Aldridge? Aldridge can stretch the floor and play defense.
Nah. He plays too much like AD. You need someone who can actually be inside.
Come on, man.
Both of them niggas can shoot.
Niggas
can shoot.
Hey, Aldridge actually improved his 3-point shooting. He be taking
threes. That's what I'm saying. Both of them niggas can shoot.
I still think they need to bring Cousins back.
Hold on, let me get this right. You telling me you wouldn't want another AD on that Lakers team?
That's what I'm saying. I take that.
If you actually watch Aldridge, he is nice, bro. Aldridge is nice.
I know he's nice. It's just because
I know. I said I take Aldridge over DeMar DeRozan.
Any one of them niggas will fit to me.
The Lakers
no, they won't.
LeBron makes
DeMar's not gonna fit, bro.
I don't think DeMar
don't shoot threes.
DeMar
DeRozan
is gonna hurt their spacing.
Hey, you gotta watch basketball, man. The Lakers don't need another big man. They need perimeter defense.
Nobody said they need a big man. Antisocial is the one that said he will rather.
Antisocial.
Yeah, that's right. I said I'd rather. I said, okay, I'd rather have LaMarcus Aldridge than DeMar DeRozan.
I think Maurice Harkless, they can get him for perimeter.
You know what? Hold up. You know what? Right, Tyson. Hey, CJ, you might be on to something. It's only one way I decide DeMar DeRozan to the Lakers. You know what?
Why?
If he come off and play, if he come off the bench playing with Rondo on the second unit,
Oh no, he's not
he not
coming
starting.
He's a
That would be
starter.
a
Well, he can't. Well, he ain't. Well, he ain't. Nope.
He's a starter in the NBA.
That's the
Not
only.
coming
That's
off
the
the bench,
only
bro.
way. That's the only
That's
way I
dumb.
can see him with the Lakers. If he come
DeMar
off
That's
the
not
bench
coming
with
off
dumb,
the
bro.
Rondo,
bench.
He's
no
a
way. I
starter,
think
off the
bro.
he'll
He's
bench
work.
with
not coming off the
Rondo.
bench, bro.
Yo,
Well, he
hey,
ain't. He ain't
hold
No
working.
way. I
on.
think he work.
Time out. Imagine having DeMar and Kuzma coming off the bench. That's horrible defense
Exactly.
right there. That's horrible
No,
defense,
No,
though.
no way.
with Rondo running that second
No way. I
unit.
Mike
think he
Butter,
work.
you need to fix your signal if you're gonna come in the chat, man. Your signal sound like you next to Optimus
Like
Prime or something. I don't
DeMar
know what's going
DeRozan
on.
and Kyle Kuzma, Rondo on the floor at the same time.
Hey,
I
what they
think
need to
I
do?
like that.
Hey, what they need to
Nah,
do is
that's not good.
Send DeRozan back to Toronto. That's where he want to be.
That'd be funny if he ended up back in
That'd
Toronto.
be
That would
funny
be
as
What you
hell,
say?
funny.
for real.
Ain't the
That'd be
Y'all,
Spurs
funny as
looking to
shit.
trade
y'all
him?
can't hold it against DeMar DeRozan that he didn't beat LeBron, nigga. That nigga can ball. Come on
That
now.
nigga told you
It
it's gonna
wasn't.
be like it's
Hey,
hard
but
to
Hey,
get
listen though.
past that
Hey,
The
but
one
motherfucker.
listen
thing I
though.
do hold
But
against
listen though.
DeRozan, when they finally got beat the last time, I think it was 2018, LeBron's last year there. After they got swept, he sounded so defeated, bro.
Hey, but it
Yeah,
was
but they
just
So
still
mentally
couldn't.
defeated.
hey,
They
but
still
listen
couldn't
though.
really guard that nigga though. They
It
still
wasn't
couldn't really
just
guard that
LeBron they
nigga on
was
the
losing
post.
to though. They lost to the Wizards, didn't they? It
Nah,
wasn't
they
just
Nah,
LeBron.
LeBron.
Nah,
they
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 kept
beat
losing to
LeBron and them
LeBron.
they
they
beat
losing.
Nah, they kept
Washington.
Who did
losing to
they?
No, they
LeBron,
was
nigga, for
losing
like
to
5
LeBron.
years.
They lost
Yeah,
to
they kept
somebody. I
losing to
forgot what team they lost to.
for like 5 years straight. Them niggas
I
lost to
want, I
LeBron in the
want, I want
playoffs,
that
nigga.
boy from the Nuggets. I want Jeremy Grant, but that's a
Fucking them
pipe
niggas
dream.
up
That
in the
should not happen.
playoffs.
Though. I want Jeremy
I'd
Grant, but
rather
that's
have that
not
nigga
happening.
better than
Hey,
Danny Green, man. I'm tired
hey,
of
low
Danny
key.
Green, man.
Every team won Jeremy Grant, man. He had a great playoff
Man,
series.
that boy will
He
fit
had
well
a
with
great
LeBron
playoff.
James,
You
man.
know what boosted his stock?
I'm
When he
tired
actually
of
scored
Danny
those
Green,
20-point
man. I'm
games,
telling you.
teams were rubbing their hands like,
Come on,
Bird,
Hey, hold
imagine,
up,
if you
y'all.
imagine,
doing
Hey, it's
this,
another
I
sign.
want
Hey,
you.
They need another
it's another.
shooter.
Hey,
They need
not
another
only that,
shooter.
it's
3 and
another
D.
signing out there. A lot of people ain't talking about. I said go get Jeremy Lin if you can get him, nigga.
oh no, we don't
Jeremy
need.
Lin.
Nah, we don't need
Yeah,
no.
go get Jeremy Lin.
Now
Jeremy Lin
after them
playing in
last injuries
China,
to his
bro. What
legs,
the
he ain't
hell?
the same
Nah,
no
they
more.
say he's trying to go back to the NBA.
He a
I'll go
decent
get that
backup.
little
I think he went
I mean,
to
he a
I
decent
think he went
backup.
to
nigga.
I heard Jeremy Lin to the Warriors today. I
Bro,
saw.
hold on. Yeah, I heard that too, Lamar. But y'all
Nah, if the
forget.
Lakers,
Y'all
if the
forget
Lakers can
Jeremy
go
Lin
get
was
that
on.
nigga, go
Hey,
get that little nigga, bro.
y'all forgot Jeremy Lin
This
was
was
on the
originally on the
Raptors.
Warriors.
Hey, he was on that Raptors team 2019 riding the bench, bro. He not like that no more.
Nah,
And he was
man.
actually
I
good.
think
He was
He
backing up
didn't
Trey
bring
look
that
Young
nigga,
at one
scary.
point. He was backing up Trey Young at one
bring that
point.
nigga over there
But
to
I
the
think he had
Lakers,
another
nigga.
injury though, so I don't know.
That nigga over there to the Lakers, dog.
Hey, you know what player? That I forgot what happened to OJ Mayo. Whatever happened to him? He was
He
nice.
got
Banned
suspended,
I heard he
bro,
got kicked out the league.
Injury.
Yeah,
for
he got in
smoking
trouble.
weed.
No, he got in trouble. Yeah, he got in trouble for
Yeah, he
smoking.
did some dumb
Weed, bro.
shit.
Nah, it
They
wasn't
suspended
smoking. It
him.
was coke, bro. It was that white.
Was it?
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
Man,
No,
over
it was
there.
something
I
else.
thought
It
it
was
was
something.
weed. I
It
thought
was
it was
something. It
weed.
was something
Him and
else.
Tyreek Evans got kicked out the
You
league
know how
for the
many,
I
same
thought.
thing, bro.
dudes
I
Hold on,
thought
but I
that
heard
nigga.
Tyreek
weed? It was
Evans
that
was
white, bro.
cocaine though. Tyreek Evans, I heard
His
it
was
was
coke.
cocaine.
Yeah,
His
it
was
was
coke.
coke with OJ too.
Hey man, OJ was
Get
Nah,
nice,
busted
OJ
when it
Mills
comes
bro.
to
was
weed.
weed, bro.
Damn.
Everybody doing weed.
How
It's
about
white.
everybody smoke weed
No,
now?
all them
Shit,
niggas
Yeah, but
smoke
it's,
weed.
the NBA
all
don't
them
like
niggas
that,
smoke
though,
weed.
bro.
Matt Barnes said he smoke weed all the time, so
Hold
it
on,
ain't
hey,
They
weed.
Matt
out the
Barnes and
NBA,
Steven
bro.
Jackson.
They
You
out
know
the
it's white
league,
because
bro.
they don't want to go back to that 80s style where people were just liabilities off that white. They had to get him up out of there, bro.
Nigga, that nigga used to nigga. That
Hey, what
nigga
y'all
who?
got on? We gonna make sure because I don't want to miss a team. I think this is another interesting team that I feel like they just one piece away if they can figure something out and not panic. Is the Denver Nuggets, man? What y'all think they can do to get back?
I think Porter need to get better. I think Porter
Y'all
can be
forgot who
nice.
watching the World Series now right now. That Dodgers hit a home run.
I think Porter can get better.
Nobody watching no baseball.
Hey,
in there,
Lamar. Hey,
Yo.
with the Denver Nuggets, right? Millsap is basically he's off the books now, right? Isn't he?
Get that boy the fuck out
Millsap's
of
is off the books. Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
off.
listen.
Nigga,
So
fuck
listen.
outta
pick up.
They
Hold
need
on,
another point guard.
Let me look at their salary cap. Hold on, let me look at their salary cap. And I'm
They need a
saying,
backup point guard.
You can get Bobo, big link ass, the fuck out of there.
Denver? Yo, what Denver need is a solid defensive center to back up Jokic, because you know Jokic's defense is horrible. Y'all seen how LeBron was just walking to the basket with no fucking resistance. They need a solid big man.
Nigga.
They need a solid big man that can protect the paint. They have no paint protection.
Who you talking like Andre Drummond?
Nah, they need Andre Drummond is too slow footed.
What that nigga name? Willie? I can't
Cauley
Stein.
Nah, he's still on Dallas. I think
Hey.
he's
Hey.
another year or two.
Y'all feeling Serge Ibaka?
That would be nice.
Serge, that would be but he kind of undersized. They need I don't know if y'all watched Detroit.
Ibaka would be good. Ibaka would be good. He
Hey,
bothering
I don't know if
LeBron
y'all
all the
watch
time.
Detroit, but they need to pick up Christian Wood. He mad underrated, bro. And he's
I
cheap
think he's
for
a 4
15.
though. No,
I fuck
And,
with them dudes.
and he cheap for 15 mil.
Yeah, he
I
pretty
mean,
good.
actually 9 million. I think that's
Hey, he's underrated.
market
He's
value.
going under the radar for some reason.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
think he's
saying,
going.
bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
Lamar,
pretty
you know
indeed.
why? You know why though? Because he came out of nowhere. And in the second after the All-Star break, he just started going off, dropping 30, double.
Yeah, as soon as
he
they
ain't
traded
take over
Drummond, he
once
started
Blake
going
got
crazy.
injured, right?
No, when Drummond got traded, he started going crazy.
Yeah, he started. They gave him more playing time. He started showing his abilities and what he could
He's
do.
a 4 or 5.
He's a 5. He's like 7 something.
Hold on, let me look at Denver's cap situation because I don't know if they got the money to pull any moves off.
Yeah, but they got the players though.
They do got players in house that they can work with. Porter Jr. If he can have a breakout year, that'll be
what
the
I was
third
about to
star.
say. Michael,
If he
if
can
you
just
let
play
Michael
solid
Porter,
team defense,
exactly,
he is valuable. That's it.
And
if
Grant
that
leaving
nigga
too.
come in,
So, but they getting Will Barton back, so they straight. If Grant
Yeah,
leaving,
yeah. Hold on, here's the Denver Nuggets right here. Hold on, we gonna look.
I already said it.
They
Hey, go ahead
got
and
the
say
Denver
it.
Nuggets are under the salary cap by $2 million, so they can make some moves.
Let it be known. Anti said this shit first, nigga. If they come up against the Clippers in the second round or some shit
But
like that in
look,
the first
Waxing
round,
them again.
they gonna wax their ass again.
But they losing. They could potentially lose Torrey Craig, Plumlee, and Millsap. They gonna have to do something to make up for them bigs.
yeah, that's
Craig
what I'm
was
saying.
nice.
That's
Craig
what
was
I'm.
nice.
Hey, Plumlee could go. Plumlee and Millsap gotta go.
You get Millsap the fuck out of there.
The
That's what I'm
thing
saying,
is,
Lamar.
with
Hey,
Denver, if Bobo's tribe wasn't genetically skinny, if he had a chance to build real
Plumlee,
muscle, he would
You
take
can
that
get
spot
Bo.
so
yo,
well.
dog
You can
said his
get Bobo,
tribe.
big lanky ass the
Obviously,
fuck out of there
Nah,
too.
like, cause with
they
his
need to trade
folks
for
back
Kevin
there,
Love.
like most of his line, they're just tall.
Nigga, what? Which one niggas
Nah, not Kevin Love, bro. You do not need
bro.
worse defense.
Love.
Are you
Nah,
joking,
bro. You need Kevin Love,
bro?
bro.
You imagine putting
Paul
Kevin.
Millsap.
Hey,
That's
imagine
the
putting
white
But
Paul
they're not.
Millsap,
Kevin
nigga.
Love's still a bucket. He can't play
bro.
D, but
Kevin
he
Love
a
and
bucket.
Brother.
Though.
Jokic.
No, he's
Imagine
not.
Kevin Love and Jokic being your post protecting the paint, bro. Come on now, that's easy buckets every
That's
day.
barbecue
Kevin Love
chicken, to
ain't
be
nothing
real
but the
with you.
white Paul Millsap right now, dog. Fuck
I
out of
don't
here.
like Kevin Love in the bucket in the post, man. I like him shooting threes though.
I don't like that nigga shooting threes neither.
Nah, man, they need a solid center that's gonna protect that paint. They'll be straight. They could make it to the finals,
No, they're
especially
not,
if
bro.
Michael Porter Jr. could step up. They definitely could make it to the finals.
If that man back hold up, dog, I think that man gonna be straight. That's
Yeah.
that thing though, dog. Your back ain't shit to play with, bro.
Yeah, I think he good though. He's young. When you see, I had a herniated disc when I was younger in college, and the doctor was like, "Don't do surgery. Don't do none of that." They said when you're young, you could just strengthen the muscles around your spine to fix your back problems as opposed to going to surgery. I think he's gonna be straight though. I think his back is. I think that was blown out of proportion. I think he's gonna be straight with that.
And Lamont, I also think, hey Lamont, them losing Grant, that's a huge hit right there. Because Grant was their best defender, guarding the players on the other team.
But see, with Grant, he's the one player that you can actually go over the salary cap to resign, and it's really not gonna hit him too hard. That's only gonna put him maybe like 10 million over the salary cap. That's not really too bad in this market.
They need to keep Grant, bro, because if they lose Grant, I don't see them making a far next year.
They got to keep Grant. I think that you got to
They not letting
prioritize
Grant
that.
go nowhere. They ain't letting Grant go
He's
nowhere.
their X factor. He's good on the switches. He can just guard.
But y'all know, y'all know Grant's stock is high right now. A lot of teams gonna throw money.
A lot of teams want that dude, bro.
Because he proved his offensive
A lot of
game.
teams want that dude, bro.
He improved his offensive game though.
A lot of teams want Grant, so yeah, he gonna be a high commodity when it happens, though.
Man, I hate Grant,
dog.
dog.
Okay, hey, what Melo going? Is Melo going to the Lakers or not, bro?
No, I think he'll still be in Portland, man. I don't know.
You think? Nah, they say
they saying Melo going to New York with Chris Paul. That's what I'm saying.
Them niggas, they get bounced out the first round.
Who these guys think?
The Lakers will take him though. I think they'll take him.
Do these guys think it's 2010, bro? Nigga, it's 2020. Fuck, they're going to New York for? They're not winning.
Yeah,
They get bounced out of the first round.
Hold on. KD said it best. What did KD say about New York? He said it's not.
Man, this in 2010.
He said it's not what it was. People, they gonna go to Atlanta if they can go to Atlanta.
Hey, CJ,
It ain't nothing wrong with it. They just don't like
CJ, the OG. Will said Melo going back to New York. Man, I gotta listen to the OG, bro.
Man, I don't care what he said, man. Hey, leave him in the comment section. We talk, bro. I'm talking to niggas on the Panthers, bro. Leave them to go in the comment section. We talking to niggas on the Panthers.
Stay locked in, anti.
I
New
ain't
York
even
just ain't
saying
the
that.
move for
I ain't
nobody,
saying
bro.
that.
Hey, we
New
talking to
York is
niggas
where
in the
your career
panel,
goes
bro.
to die,
You've
bro.
done it
The
during the
triple
comments.
OG, Will the Thrill,
All they
man.
need is one great player. They'll be all right.
Hold on. But I really want to, because I'm actually about to drop a video on Melo, because I think it's a misconception of his whole career. Like, who was the player we were talking about earlier? Oh, it was Bradley Beal. Like, Bradley Beal by choice. They say he wants to stay in Washington. If they don't have success, which it doesn't look like they will, I think it's fair for us to criticize him if he hasn't won in his career based off his choices to stay in Washington. Because again, you're willing to stay around bad management, bad ownership.
There you go.
That's especially it's even worse in this climate. You can't, like in the 90s, they had the excuse that they were signing 7 to 10 year deals. Here, you can actually move.
A part of me feels like he want to stay in Washington right now because the kids are young. You want to wait till they get a little bit older before they move.
By the time they get a little bit older,
hold up.
The reason why Carmelo didn't go to New York, he went to New York because of Amari Stoudemire, but he should have went to Miami because they wanted him there right there. They wanted him in Miami.
that's a good talking point. If Amari isn't dropping 30 points a game for a considerable amount of time, does he?
Yeah, but Amari was hurt.
Hold on.
Amari was hurt.
Design said we just started talking about Melo, and he's not a poor player. He's a great player. What you talking about, Design RS?
His post game was crazy.
Hey, honestly, yo, with the Bradley Beal situation, I feel like he has this bond with John Wall that he just does not want to leave
He
John
is
Wall
not
behind.
a poor
No, that's
player.
facts.
That's how I feel like.
His relationship.
Hold on. Out of all the moves that I see the Knicks making, I'd see the Knicks trading for Al Horford.
Boy, fuck out of here.
I do see that. Hold on.
Boy,
The Knicks,
whoever the GM is,
hold on.
boy, fuck no.
The Knicks
Worldwide
will be the
West.
team. Look, the Knicks will be the team to trade
They
for
got
Al
enough
Horford.
for it.
Why?
I don't think they're that stupid, bro. They ain't that stupid. They can't be that stupid, Lamar.
They got enough center for it.
They can't be that stupid, Lamar.
That's crazy.
I see it. I see it written on the wall. They will be the team to trade for
The
Al
Knicks
Horford.
need a point guard and a shooting guard and a center. And
Yo, let's
Everything.
talk about how bad the Knicks are so horrible at drafting players, man. God damn.
You could have
they
got
got
Curry.
what you call
You
got
coulda had
talent?
Curry. That's
They-
crazy.
Why
Barry
they keep
got talent
taking?
though. Barry got talent. I can't lie about
They
it.
keep drafting dudes from France. Man, like
That's what I'm saying. And what's his name? Entekina? Whatever.
Ntilikina.
RJ Barry got talent.
Well, you drafting players that we can't even pronounce their name. If you can't pronounce his name, you know he gonna be a bust.
Hey, I kind of think RJ Barrett's a little overrated.
He is.
He a decent player.
Nah, you gotta give him a little more.
But it's only been 1 year. You're right.
You gotta give him more time.
All day
man.
Barrett talked to the national championship.
You watched the Knicks, you know he was playing pretty good.
Anybody that watched Duke knew that RJ Barrett was overrated, bro. If you watch
that
Duke,
Gonzaga game when he was freezing out Zion,
that's what I'm saying. This bum was doing
He
everything.
got
4 or
tunnel
5 straight
vision. He got
possessions
tunnel
just looking
vision.
the man off. I was like, nah, this boy.
He got tunnel. He got tunnel vision.
I really think he's gonna be all right. I watched him, so I think he's gonna be all right.
He needs to become a better playmaker. He got tunnel vision.
And you saw
All he knows about
Zion
go to
get
the
mad
rim.
at RJ Barrett for that game too. Like,
Now, I don't know if it's because they had him playing PG
Yo,
or
somebody-
what, but that was bad, bro. That was bad.
It said nigga Lena.
Hey, don't worry. Hey, nigga, I'll be over there on the other channel later, nigga, to deal with you, nigga. Wait till I get over there.
Wyvern?
No, don't worry about it. We're gonna keep it on. We're gonna keep it on basketball over here.
Now we had it on 2 hours right now. Our show gonna be wrapping up in the next 10 minutes though. We're gonna close. Like I said, I just wanted to close out on some of them topics teams that we didn't touch on. I think it was one more team. What I did want to talk on was the draft. Like,
yeah, I'm about to say that.
What do y'all think, man? What's going on with these drafts? Minnesota been radio silent on what they gonna do with that
I
pick.
fuck with Melo and Wiseman. I think them niggas.
But see, the team. It's funny because the teams at the top don't really need
them
the
too.
young players. They like the Minnesota's one player away from being in contention.
Hey Lamont, I like Minnesota to try to get Bradley Beal to pick if they can.
That's different. That's different. I haven't heard that. That could work.
They need a wing player.
They do need it. They do need a wing. You can keep Russell at the
Bill
point.
don't want to go to Minnesota, man.
I don't think he want to go, but that's still a good trade for Minnesota if they can pull it off.
Still got multiple years on his contract. It don't matter what he wants right now.
Now he ain't got but a couple of years. He got to opt out in a couple of
Y'all
years.
gotta understand, Bradley Beal is dating the IG model. She picks the city that she want to live in.
What's up with these niggas in these IG holes, dog? Like, damn, bro.
That's easy access, man.
Yeah, I
We're not talking about
like
that.
Hey,
that mini.
please,
I like that trade
please
for
put this
Melo.
nigga. Hey, send a link, bro. He
The
getting on my
link.
nerve now. Send a
Hold on, the
link.
link been in the chat, but at the end of the day, I don't want no toxic energy here. Again, hey, look, you know what? I respect my chat because of my chat been still staying focused in on basketball and avoiding the silliness. So again,
Let's get a little toxic. We at the last minute. Let's get a little toxic.
nah, we
Bring
don't
that
have
nigga
to.
on in here.
No,
Bring that
because
nigga in here. We at
that's
the end of the
hold
show.
on. The
We at the
chat.
end of the show.
Hold on.
Facts.
Here's I'm gonna end it like this. I already gave everybody who needs to have my personal number. So if you really want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me. So that's already been put in the chat. So if you really want to touch base with me, we can touch base right there. Other than that, we right here, we talking basketball. And again, we was live earlier on the premiere. If you really had any questions or comments, you could have expressed them at that time. But right now, we talking basketball, so we stay locked in over here. We ain't jumping from one subject to LeBron or one subject to Kobe. We gonna stay locked in on the NBA right now. But yeah, the draft.
So who y'all
I
think
really
gonna
want
be
to see
the
what
best
the
out the
Warriors about to
rookies?
do with their pick.
Who y'all think gonna be the best out of the top 10?
Anthony Edwards.
Man, the draft doesn't look promising to me.
What if the Lakers get that number one pick?
Yeah, I agree with
Trade
CJ,
for that
man.
number one pick with Minnesota. Who would you want?
With the Lakers?
I think the Knicks trying to get LaMelo for some reason.
Hey,
Yeah, just for marketability.
How they gonna get LaMelo when they the 8th pick?
Bro, hey, that little nigga
I
gonna
know,
ball,
but they
bro.
can.
So they gonna have to trade up.
Don't do that.
You're
None
gonna
of
have
them
to
teams.
give up.
None of them teams need
Mitchell
them picks. That's
Robinson or
why.
RJ Barrett.
I'm saying, why
Gonna
would the
ball when he
team
gets
at
to
the
the
top of the
NBA, bro.
draft trade down?
They don't
Do
need
y'all
the
really
pick.
think Wiseman's gonna be
They're
a
gonna
good
trade for
player?
a player, not to trade down in the draft.
Hey, I don't really know I don't really know them
Knicks got
college
some
players like
decent
that. I
players. They
don't know
just ain't got
Wiseman,
no great
dog.
players.
Because I saw Wiseman play just one time at Memphis, and
Yeah, dog.
he wasn't all cracker what it seemed to be.
I don't know. This draft seems like they hyping the top end of players, but it might be a guy in the late first round who turns out to be the big name down the line. That's how it feels to me.
I think the top 3 gonna be good.
I know
Like
for a
right
fact.
now, Golden State hyping that European guy.
I haven't looked at him yet.
Hey, y'all
No,
seen
yes,
that?
I
Hey,
have. He
hey,
kinda,
y'all seen that? Y'all
he
seen
kinda
those
nice.
videos of that dude from France, Victor something,
The
one or something?
16-year-old.
Talking about that 7'3" nigga?
Yeah. What the
Yeah, that
fuck?
nigga lanky, but that nigga slow as fuck, dog.
Hey,
That
nah, he
nigga
ain't that
slow as
slow, bro.
fuck.
I seen him blown by I seen him giving whatchamacallit.
That was
It was
what's his
Gobert's
Gobert.
name?
not playing real
Gobert.
defense, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't playing real
Yeah,
defense,
that's
dog.
scrimmage defense. It's
That
gonna
little
look different in real
dude
time, though.
slow. He got to
Yeah, he
get
got to
faster.
jump on
He
him,
only
bro.
16. He got to grow into his body
16.
there. He
Look,
ain't even got his muscles
He
yet.
got to get faster.
But look,
Yeah.
Luka Doncic is slow as hell. He be killing niggas.
Hey,
Hold on.
hey,
Doncic
look at
not
this.
that
Hold
slow.
on. I do. Let's touch on this real quick because he made the best point of the day. The Warriors is boosting everybody to trick teams. That's probably the smartest thing I've heard all day because they was talking about that Denny, the Israeli kid. They were boosting him up. They've been boosting players. Like I feel like they're gonna pull off the ultimate finesse move with the number 2 pick. They've been boosting up all these players. They've been doing it.
I don't even know who the Warriors can get though. I don't even know who
They
they
best
can
bet
get.
is Wiseman, bro.
They got a lot of shit to trade with,
The
bro.
Warriors can bring in the Warriors can bring in a center and be great. They can bring in another shooting guard and be great. They got so much flexibility. They can do whatever they want and just get better. It don't matter who they bring in.
Especially if they don't have to give up Wiggs. that's a lot.
Man, if they don't have to give up Wiggins and they can bring in another star, Jesus.
Because Wiggins as a first option is a no-go, but as like a third.
Why the
fourth,
Warriors always trying to stack the deck, man? Let's
That's
talk
what you're
about
supposed
that.
to do in NBA. That's what you're supposed to do.
Always trying to stack the deck.
Hold on. Hold on. So now you getting mad at the
problem.
GM for doing his job over there? He's
Hey,
just doing his
I ain't
job.
mad, bro. Hey,
Bro,
them niggas come back, they come back with it,
Lamont,
bro.
they literally tank. They literally tank for a
Oh, they
draft pick,
facts.
bro.
See, why do people act like they wasn't tanking? They was tanking their ass off last
That's
year.
what I'm saying. They tank for a draft pick.
Yes.
Curry out with a finger injury.
Hold on. The Spurs did it. The Spurs did it to get Tim Duncan. The Spurs did it.
Like, bro, I'm tired of Warriors stacking the deck. They're gonna get their ass beat in too. Watch.
No, they not.
Stack the deck all they want. They don't got KD no more.
Hey, them niggas.
They don't have KD no more.
Clay Thompson and Steph Curry coming with a vision next season, boy. Them niggas gonna be pulling up from everywhere.
With the Warriors actually getting a running system to how they really want it.
Curry and Clay need each other now. They need each other.
Man, I'm telling you, that nigga Clay Thompson gonna come out with a vision, boy.
Then it's good.
They trying to. The reason why I say they stacking the deck is because they trying to finesse that and get a third superstar. Get Bradley Beal or something like that, man. Come on now. They never trying to play fair.
They ain't
They
getting
always
Bradley
want one up.
Hold on. Why would you try to play fair in the NBA where your job is based off
Bro,
winning?
hey, Lamont, look, that's good for the team, but as a fan, bro, I want my team to win. You feel me? They don't.
Oh yeah, but hey, at least you honest about it. Thank you for saying that, man. I appreciate it. I respect that right there. I respect it.
Anti said it here first. Klay Thompson gonna be in the MVP voting this year. Watch, he's gonna be in the MVP race.
On drugs. He can't even create his own jump shot.
With 3 dribbles all season.
Y'all worry about them super teams, but all them super teams didn't win nothing but 2 championships.
Hey, to be an MVP, bro, you got to do more than just spot up and shoot and play defense.
Okay, nigga, what?
Something gonna always hurt them. It's gonna be injury. It's just karma anyway.
Klay Thompson gonna come out with a vengeance this season, boy. I'm telling you.
Hey, Klay Thompson, same.
That nigga gonna average 28 points. And then they're gonna be first team all defense.
Klay Thompson. Klay is
not built like that.
We gotta give him that.
Excuse me, you said hold up, a nigga that went for 60 and 12 damn dribbles ain't built like that, really?
Cause he passive, he gonna get the Curry.
He passive.
Hey, that's true.
He passive. It's not favorable to believe he's a better shooter than Curry, nigga.
I know, but if they put him at the lead scorer, maybe he would do that. But he's not going to be the lead scorer.
Hey, but you know something funny too? Klay Thompson be disappearing in the finals, except for that Raptors series. The other finals, he low key be disappearing.
He was going crazy in that last finals.
I said apart from that Raptors one.
Crazy.
I wanted to see Klay by himself.
Hold on. Let me say something about the Warriors, man. Let me say something about the Warriors. Without KD, right? It's gonna go back to how it was before. You seen how teams was checking Curry and Klay. They're gonna be face guarding Klay. You don't have KD on the floor. You can face guard Klay. He's not going nowhere.
All right, Kill, go ahead and try to face guard Klay. You act like that's easy to do.
For real. Go ahead.
These are great.
The reason why they have
hold on.
shadowing Curry the whole court.
Hold on. It's a reason why Curry can still drop 30 and he getting double team, face guarded, and all that.
You seen what Fred VanVleet did to Curry, right? Y'all see what Fred
you talking about one game and one series.
That's a whole series. What you mean one game? That's 6 games.
Hold on, they was undermanned. Like the thing is that whole season they had a short bench. They lost some of their main players. I didn't expect them to be the same.
The thing we got to look at, we got Durant. They were known for their bench and their role players when it was before Durant. Their bench was like talent-wise.
Both of them on the floor, you can't do
exactly. You had Sean Livingston, you had Andre Iguodala. They got none of that. They
that original.
They're gonna get their head beat.
Tyson just don't want to. Tyson know what's coming. He trying to talk himself into it.
You gonna put some respect on Andrew Wiggins' name, nigga?
The Dodgers. Hey, somebody said the Dodgers won the championship. That's actually big news, though. We're gonna have to touch on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching right now. I told you.
Damn, that's big for Magic. We gotta see. Hey, that for me that affects Magic legacy, man.
The Lakers
and
that boy Magic Dodgers.
Said, wow, I won too.
They just add more to it. That nigga already stamped though.
Oh yeah, Magic Johnson happy right now because he a part owner.
Yeah, that's big for Magic.
I wish he wouldn't have got mad and stayed with the Lakers. He should have just stayed with the Lakers. I don't know why he got mad for, man. He should have do his job.
Hey, Andrew Wiggins ain't shit, bro. I'm telling y'all, I think that man gonna have a resurgence with the Warriors, bro.
As a third option, he would.
Yes, I think he gonna flourish with the Warriors, bro.
Because people. I think the downside he was averaging 20 before Jimmy was there that last season. The thing is, people want him to be more than what he is.
He ever played on.
Once you get into the mindset, he is who he is. Like just maybe 20, 17 points, you good with him. Third
20,
option, that's good.
20 empty buckets.
The first good team Wiggins played on.
20 empty buckets.
Hey, Iron Bite, you gonna put some respect on Andrew Wiggins' name? Don't play with that man like that, bro.
Hey, you know what's funny, bro? I was a Wiggins fan when he was in Kansas, coming out of high school and all that.
I didn't like him at Kansas. I thought he was overhyped.
Yeah, he was. Him and when I watched him and Embiid was the better player, but Wiggins had so much hype.
But Embiid played like what, 5 games or something? He didn't.
Embiid got hurt. That's why it stopped.
He played more than 5, I believe. But yeah, he did get hurt. He was injury prone, but people took risk on him. I mean, it's working out.
All right, hey, hold on. Do y'all mess with the college basketball? Because we got to do a show on that if y'all do.
I do.
I don't watch college ball. I don't watch no college sports at all.
Hey, if y'all interested in college basketball, I'm gonna probably do a morning show I also got another. We're gonna have a new segment added to the show. Hopefully, we can work out the details. But y'all gonna love this new segment.
I'm gonna start watching on college basketball when Imani Bates and Mikey Williamson them hopping.
They're not going to college, bro. They're not going to college, bro.
Yeah, I don't think they. I think they might forego college. I think they might forego
go
college.
to the G League or go straight to the league.
Yeah, Jalen Green did
It depends on when they change the rules.
Jalen Green is gonna be nice. That dude is nice. He's different. He's going.
Yeah, I like Jalen Green.
Hey, this next crop of kids is gonna be something.
I actually played against him last summer. That dude is a whole nother level.
He gave Lamont hell, huh?
Yes, he did. Yes. I'm not gonna lie.
Lamont, did you ask him if he was really how old he was?
No, I didn't ask him all that, but I saw
Hey, I
how
was
he
looking
played.
at. I ain't gonna lie. I looked at that dude. What's his name? Mikey Williams. I think he overrated, bro.
He's gonna be undersized. So
I can see that.
He's overrated.
He's not
bro.
overrated, bro. Mikey is
I think he's
15 years
overrated.
old.
I think he's overrated.
Hey, hold on. Let me wrap the show up.
He got a
I seen Imani Bates.
Hey, if y'all in the chat now, y'all can stick around. But I'm gonna wrap it up for the chat here. Hey, we're going over 2 hours. Appreciate everybody for joining the chat, man. We're gonna end the live chat. If you're on the panel now, you can stick around after the show. If you want to hear a little insider information. But again, appreciate everybody for checking in today. 2,300 in the chat, man. That's big. And some more. We got videos dropping tomorrow. We got information on Carmelo dropping tomorrow. So make sure you just chime in with us then. But it's been FYF Sports. It's been great. Appreciate the chat, y'all.